What happened?
There's no intro.
Delay wasn't up.
Was that a computer issue or operator error?
Operator error.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
No, can you play our
Travis
music now?
Dog cost us an opening there. Lollygagging in the back.
Oh, boy.
Fucking trying to put in his resume at NBC.
Exactly.
Hey, it's the Today Show with the Tough Dog.
Can you play our intro now?
In a second.
You didn't start it up.
Everybody's panicking. I'm like, nope, I hit the buttons. and Sam's like, turn the mics on, turn the mics on.
Yeah.
I knew I hit the buttons.
You did it. This wasn't you, Jim.
Big Boy did a good job.
Big Boy did a great job.
You ready?
Yay, Jimmy.
Thanks. Oh, come on,
Yay,
guys.
Jimmy.
It's not about me. Let's hear the intro.
Boo, Travis. Boo. Boo. Woof, 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 boo.
I think it's that I look at my whole life and I see the awful, terrible things in my life and turn it into something
Oh,
funny.
yeah. Oh, I like this part.
Yeah.
This is the guy that sings it. Ah, look at him.
There he is.
Baseball hat.
They're going to take us out in post, right?
Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-dee-dee. Jim, me and you. Me and you. Me and you.
And Troy.
Yeah, I like that.
This is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, sure is. She was seeing the eclipse.
I just like
I wish you all were
Sex
here.
and the City.
I'm like
just a
getting
good
the
show.
feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home.
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger channeling me. Except for the whole gym part.
Yeah.
And the boozing part.
The same feeling
I don't booze.
day and night.
Stop the hammering!
Oh, boy.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on!
All right, you ready to go live?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's let Rich sing.
Yeah, this fucking stupid cluck. I don't want him on the show anymore.
He really is an idiot, isn't he?
Spoils everything.
Oh, my God. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, everybody. All right, we got there. We got there.
Obviously, I mean, we had things we were going to talk about, but stunning news today. Stunning. Kim Jong-un fired for sexual harassment.
I didn't see it coming.
Who
Not
would believe
this
that?
one. No, not Kim.
The Supreme Leader
Not the Supreme Leader.
apparently fingered a woman behind a ballistic missile.
It couldn't have been. No, it couldn't have been. I put my trust in him. I put everything into him. Not everything, but metaphorically.
Yeah. Not any digits. Not your tongue.
Yeah. So we found out this morning. Today's show came on.
Where were you when you found out?
I'm driving to work. It was an hour ago. Matt Lauer.
I told you this last week.
What?
I told you this last week.
How would you have known last week?
I did.
You didn't.
I did.
Matt Lauer just got fired from the Today Show for sexual misconduct allegation. One right now, they said, but, look, Matt Lauer is, by a mile, the most powerful man in the whole NBC News organization, and probably the most powerful individual person in morning TV.
Most powerful guy named Matt.
That doesn't add.
In mornings?
No, that doesn't help.
Absolutely.
No, it doesn't.
Sure it is. Most powerful man whose last name rhymes with sour.
It's even more specific. we're trying to widen, not shorten. But yeah, the fact that he gets fired, they haven't come out with details of what it is, but he got fired overnight. It seemed like they kind of just threw it on the Today Show host when they got there this morning, and they had to deal with it. They threw in Hoda on the main show to figure out what they're going to do, because they say there's sexual misconduct. It said, on Monday night, we received a detailed complaint from a colleague about inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace by Matt Lauer. It represented, after serious review, a clear violation of our company's standards. As a result, we've decided to terminate his employment. While it's the first complaint about his behavior in the over 20 years he's been on NBC News, we were also presented with reason to believe this may not have been an isolated incident.
There must be something really legit, because there's no way they wanted to fire Matt Lauer.
No, yeah. This is awful for the Today Show.
We have the clip. I've not heard the clip. I read on the Drudge Report. I was Ubering in, and I'm zipping through the computer. Boom, 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 reading news, getting informed.
Did you call your phone the computer?
Yep. I did. Yes, I did. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and that was one of them. I was zipping out my computer.
Yeah. It's okay. Jim's an older gentleman.
I am. Sometimes I mix up my technologies.
It's okay. It's all happening so fast these days.
I don't know how to keep up.
I know.
But I'm trying.
You're doing a great job.
I sure am.
You're doing
the
a really
old
good job.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Holding up my iPad. Okay. All right. Tough Dog, do we have the clip that we can play?
Yeah.
Well, Gillette was broken. That wasn't my fault.
This was the beginning of the Today Show this morning.
No, this is Jim and Sam.
This is the clip that...
I'm all hyped up.
I know you are. It's bad. It's bad news for us. Probably going to crash in like 45 minutes.
Fucking juicy ass.
What are you doing?
Man, what?
What are you doing?
I can't look at Troy.
Oh. Troy, you okay with that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, it's on the
Girl has
record.
a nice rump.
Wait. You can't. We're literally in the middle of a story about sexual misconduct in the workplace.
So what? I'm allowed to. I'm looking at it. Like I just know that I want to lick that girl's rump.
Are you talking about Troy again?
No, I'm looking at TV.
Oh.
There's fucking 5 TVs in there.
Oh. Still.
Ooh, do I want to eat her rump?
It's still not. The timing is just off. It doesn't come across well.
All right.
In this moment.
Did he just do this, or is this something that had been brewing and he had done, and someone was fed up with it, or was he stupid enough to just do it Monday? No,
I don't know, but there's no way it's an isolated event. If they fired him, there's just no way. You want to hear how they started the show?
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Today. And Hoda's here with me at this morning because this is a sad morning here at Today and at NBC News. Just moments ago, NBC News Chairman Andy Lack sent the following note to our organization. Dear colleagues, on Monday night, we received a detailed complaint from a colleague about inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace by Matt Lauer. It represented, after serious review, a clear violation of our company's standards. As a result, we have decided to terminate his employment. While it is the first complaint about his behavior in the over 20 years he has been at NBC News, we were also presented with reason to believe this may not have been an isolated incident. Our highest priority is to create a workplace environment where everyone feels safe and protected, and to ensure that any actions that run counter to our core values are met with consequences, no matter who the offender.
I know they have to.
Deeply sad.
Sorry, I know they have to say something, but when they say our core values,
Our core values in
Shut
NBC
up.
News. This is
shut up.
It's also Our core values are that our employees should not be sexually assaulted. Like, okay, wow.
Yeah,
you
wow.
really are a moral
You were
high
raised
ground.
right.
Yeah, thanks.
Shut up.
Thanks for being a shining star for the rest of us to follow.
I mean, look, they got to say something. What are they going to say? We don't care that he was waving his dick around. They have to, they kind of have to say that.
It's just a little bit of it puts themselves on a bit of a pedestal to start using that kind of language.
Yeah, and it's like, our number one priority is to provide a safe work environment. It's not.
I think your number one priority is to get eyes on the Today Show.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But so it must have been a fucking major problem if they just fucking shit-canned him overnight.
George Stephanopoulos is like, hey ho.
We told young Robbie should go in.
To try to get the gig.
Absolutely. The kid's got looks, he's got charisma.
Yeah.
Pizzazz, if I may.
I mean, I can't believe George Stephanopoulos is the last man standing in morning television. He stinks. Like, how could that dude be the last man standing? Unless, dude, if George Stephanopoulos has an ounce of dirt under his fingernail, he's got to be panicked right now. Because if NBC is firing Matt Lauer, it's official. Nobody's remotely safe. There is nobody that's too big for this at all.
Well, O'Reilly going to, Roger Ailes.
That was a big one. That was a big one.
Kevin Spacey getting yanked out of a fucking movie.
Yeah, that was not as big as Today Show's going to lose more money than that movie.
Probably will, yeah.
Do you have the rest of that clip?
By this turn of events, but we will face
It's a
it
good picture
together
of us.
as a news organization and do it in as transparent a manner as we can. That is the statement from our chairman, Andy Lack, and we just learned this moments ago, just this morning. As I'm sure you can imagine, we are devastated and we are still processing all of this. And I will tell you right now, we do not know more than what I just shared with you, but we will be covering this story as reporters, as journalists. I'm sure we will be learning more details in the hours and days to come.
Hoda's not a journalist.
We promise we will share that with you. And Hoda, I mean...
She does the fourth hour, right?
For the moment, all we can say is that we are heartbroken. I'm heartbroken for Matt. He is my dear, dear friend and my partner, and he is loved by many, many people here. And I'm heartbroken for the brave colleague who came forward to tell her story, and any other women who have their own stories to tell.
I mean, look.
And we are petrified.
Does she know the woman? She must know her.
She said employee, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, you wonder if they had any... I wonder if they knew that there was something happening with him and a woman.
I mean,
It's breaking news on every single network. It's a huge piece of-
giant. It's giant.
He was the guy that went and talked to the president.
Yes, he is more important to NBC than Brian Williams was.
Yeah, I think so. He
Doing the
probably makes
nightly
more
news.
money. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they used to in the summers. He would get helicoptered in from the Hamptons to New York to do the gig. Like NBC would helicopter him in. Yeah.
Wow.
He's making crazy money.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how much he's obviously he's not gonna have to work again. But it
No,
just
he's
sucks when you. It's just not about the money.
But he's got to go home now. His family's going to be like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "This is for him, and he deserves it if he's sexually assaulting people." But
I don't think it's the assault anybody. It's just harassment.
sexual misconduct is what they said.
Oh, what is it? Do you text a dick picture? Like, what are you doing?
Who knows?
That causes them to fire you immediately.
That's why I made the leap, because I think that it's more than just
Was
being
it a
like,
woman even?
Hey, yeah, exactly. Who knows? But you got to have that conversation with your family now too. If you're Matt Lauer.
No, I don't. Oh, I think about them. I'm gonna call my parents. Hey, Mom, Dad, you were having a Matt Lauer?
Yeah, you're like, I didn't even go there for Thanksgiving. You think I'm gonna call him for Matt Lauer? Like, yeah. I mean, this is a big one. I know a few people who work at the Today Show, and I've never even heard an inkling that Matt Lauer is even just kind of a creep.
Yeah.
And I went and interviewed him not too long, like a year and change ago, and at the Today Show in the building, we went into his office and interviewed him after like a taping of the show. And I kind of, to tell you the truth, thought that he was going to be like one of those, cocky bully. He's going to have, a lot of people who end up making a lot of money, especially in this business, like they end up with this like sort of bully vibe about them. You can always sense it. I'm sure you've encountered it many, many times.
Every morning.
You think
Every morning I'm bullied here.
you think so?
Every morning. Walk into this room with good intentions.
And what happens?
I'm bullied.
I'm sorry to hear that. Travis, you got to knock that off. Bullying Jim, I mean.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm being bullied.
when people have like, a certain amount of power and they're making a ton of money and they realize this, they have that bully energy. And I thought I was going to get at least a little bit of that from Matt Lauer, and not an ounce.
Yeah.
Like, he was the fucking man when I talked to him. And I talked to him that one time and that was it. So I'm not going to bat for him. But I was shocked by how much I liked him after talking to him.
Yeah, I never
And he
met
was
him.
like personable. He wasn't like blowing things off. Like after we were done with the interview, it was still like hanging out and chatting and stuff like that.
You didn't know when to leave, did you?
No, I
Sam was just sitting in the big NBC office and Matt's
It
being
was in
polite.
his personal office.
Oh.
And so, yeah, I really didn't know when to leave.
Was
Plus,
it
he didn't make a move on me at all. He was sitting in his office. He could have.
Was it a nice office?
Yeah, it was. And he had a bunch of like memorabilia and stuff. I wonder who's gonna. If they fired him last night,
Who goes and gets that stuff out of the
because
office?
he had like signed pictures from presidents, like pictures with him and the president that was signed and stuff.
It's amazing. He interviewed Obama, I'm sure Clinton, Bush. He interviewed everyone.
I would this morning while the Today Show's on and everybody's like kind of wrapped up in this, I'd try to sneak into the office and grab, a
Nah,
couple
there's
of
probably
things.
people guarding that.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of presidents,
Yeah.
our president tweeted something about Matt Lauer.
I read the tweet.
You read it?
Can I see it? I didn't catch that
Yeah.
one. Oh, God, I want to fuck her.
Who are you doing? Stop.
Well, I'm looking over your
No,
shoulder.
I know, but either way, it just doesn't come across well.
I
right
can look
now.
at TV and talk about the people on TV. They're on TV.
Of course you can.
Why not?
But so Donald Trump tweeted out this morning, just an hour ago, right after. He is right on top of the news, man. He tweeted out, "Wow, Matt Lauer was just fired from NBC for, quote, inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace." Then he follows that up with, "But when will the top executives at NBC and Comcast be fired for putting out so much fake news? Check out Andy Lack's past."
But he puts fake news in capital letters.
Of course he does. I guess he's trying to turn it into a proper noun. That's his thing. Yeah, branding. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, President Trump, you could wait a sec.
It's funny, yeah.
You could wait a sec on that. Like it doesn't all have to somehow.
We get it.
It all goes back to the fake news says nasty things about me.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I know, but
And I'm even on his side with the fake news thing. He's
that's
right. They
right.
stink.
That's not
They
the.
stink.
But
Yeah.
with this one, maybe you kind of let it let it pass a little bit, right? Like let it be about the victim of this and let the story play out before you go like, hey, by the way, it's also fake news. Because does that imply that the Matt Lauer story is fake news?
No.
Right. So why are you responding to their news story by saying also it's fake news?
I'm just looking at some of Trump's retweets.
Jeez. Yeah, it's just
Muslim boy beats up Dutch boy on migrant beats up Dutch boy on crutches.
it's great.
Kicking the shit out of a kid in crutches.
Video of people getting thrown off buildings.
Yeah, that's
Video. Hold on, go back and see. Islamist mob pushes teenage boy off roof and beats him to death.
it's probably super helpful.
Oh, I don't mind a good retweet once in a while.
I guess, but I mean, if you could also, that's not terribly dissimilar from retweeting like black guys in Chicago and being like, see, this is what's going on, and going like, yeah, we know what you're saying, dude.
Yeah.
We kind of, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I understand. I got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I don't mind those retweets.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would if you were Muslim.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably be like, that's
Then again, no, I don't know if I would or not, to be honest with you. I don't know. I might not.
If the president was retweeting like,
I feel if the president was retweeting like Irish guys committing violent acts, I wouldn't give a fuck.
yeah,
I don't
because there's
commit
not a
violent
prejudice against Irish people.
That's right, because Irish people didn't do certain things. Well, in recent memory, we did do certain things, but not.
Yeah.
recent memory.
I mean, yeah, there wouldn't. Of course,
I just don't mind it. You know what Trump does? His thing with Islam is he's pushing against this whole PC thing. So yeah, it probably is inappropriate to retweet 3 things in a row.
it's literally the opposite end of the spectrum.
You could tweet one example and go, look, we get it. You're not PC. You're not afraid to talk about Islamic terrorism, but to tweet a bunch in a row, it does kind of become a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's the opposite end of the spectrum. It's just it's the opposite end of ignoring it. It's doing the same exact thing, but on the other side.
Yeah.
Where you're now, instead of painting this view where nothing ever goes wrong, you're painting this view where it's only awful.
Well, he's more trying to justify his own, immigration, his migration policies, immigration policies. See what happens?
Yeah, exactly.
It is
exactly.
But still, I don't mind him.
Exactly.
I don't mind any type of stuff like that being retweeted. Any type of fucking hey, look, some people are saying this doesn't happen and it happens. I don't care if it's black guys, Muslims, white. It really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, but when you're the president and you have a specific agenda, that's pretty clear. You're trying to say, hey, look, everybody, the president of the United States is saying Muslims are not good.
Yeah, he probably.
His
problem is he doesn't communicate these things as well as I wish he would. If his agenda is, hey, I want there to be better vetting, then do that a little smarter than you're doing it. He doesn't do that well. He doesn't express
well
himself
at all.
very well.
No. But at least we're gonna sexual harassment, assault, misconduct aside, at least we're gonna get to the bottom of some of this fake news.
Yeah, it's like that probably wasn't the time to do that.
At least this fake news thing is going.
That was bad, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a silly little tweet.
But yeah, so NBC's in trouble with this one.
That's who do they replace him with?
Yeah, I was talking to Travis about it earlier. I mean, they don't have anybody in the bullpen that's ready for that role. That's why they were paying him so much money, because there isn't somebody to take that spot. They could put Al Roker in for a little bit and then have, try to bring Willie Geist or Carson Daly or somebody up
Willie
to
Geist
speed.
might get it.
I hope so. I like Willie Geist, but I liked Matt Lauer.
Carson Daly, they're not going to give it to.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's
either.
He's not bad, but he's been around too long in other roles, and he's not. Willie Geist is a guy who they probably believe can. Is he on MSNBC or NBC right now?
Both.
They probably figure here's a guy who can.
Willie Geist comes across as a news guy, but he's also personable.
Very nice dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be able to handle the spectrum of soccer mom stories, but also being able to interview the president.
Yeah. I need a chum in that position.
You need to know that guy's your friend in the morning.
I do.
I see.
No, I mean a guy I know. I would like a chum to be in that position.
Oh, because he's a buddy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know Willie too. You're not bragging to me.
Sure you do.
We talk about sneakers.
What's that?
Willie Geist and myself.
That's not what we talked about.
What did you guys talk about?
How much we hate sneakers.
What?
He's a chameleon.
Yeah, he is. He's just a social chameleon blending in.
He doesn't mean any of it.
No, nothing. There is no Willie Geist. He's basically Patrick Bateman. He's just a shell of a person.
There he is right now on TV. Looks handsome. Full head of Jack Kennedy hair. He has Jack Kennedy hair.
He's
People respect that.
He's on MSNBC talking about Matt Lauer. Do you think he's like, don't smile,
Yeah.
do not smile?
Exactly. Hands below shoulders. Do not raise fists in air. Do not raise fists in air.
And I mean, it makes all of us at NBC News go, it's tough.
Do not, if the phone rings in background, do not say, is that for me? Is that for me? Is that for me?
Yeah, he's just sitting there like,
Is that for me?
he's just glancing down at his phone on the desk the whole time he's talking.
Yeah.
Like, should I? And guys, I may need to, interrupt you for a second. I may need to go across the street at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to step away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got to be watching that going, Hoda's not keeping that.
Hey, hello. Oh, it's on my phone. It's on my phone.
Yeah, that's on my phone. Sorry, phantom vibrates.
How awful is it when there's fucking 10 phones on a desk and one vibrates and you're waiting for something, you think it's you, and it's not.
No,
Oh, for Pete's sake.
And then everybody knows. What are you waiting for? You waiting
shucks.
for a call? No, I don't know.
At least I know what I'm going to Philadelphia tomorrow to the Fillmore, and I know what I'm opening with. 35 minutes on Matt Lauer.
How could you have 35?
I'll write it today.
Topical Jimmy?
Yep. Fucking 35 minutes of Matt Lauer stuff right up front.
That's what you should be. I'm the most topical comedian in the business.
Yeah. How much time you want on Matt Lauer?
Yeah, I can
35?
I could do it all.
Yeah.
Are you funny? Well, not topical.
I'll talk about it. Willie Geist may take over. That's right there. Boom. That's fucking 5 minutes there.
That's good. And you'll say it like that. So it's even if you don't have any specific jokes, if you say the name in a funny way.
Hilarious.
It's comedy.
It's going to be it's going to be a hit.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Man.
That's stunning news.
It is.
I don't know why it's stunning. After Charlie Rose went.
Yeah, I guess that's,
all these big news guys.
Too.
Big news guy. Fucking Charlie Rose, O'Reilly,
Matt Lauer.
I don't know why we expect the news guys to be different than other guys. They're not.
Well,
They're
because
just guys.
They are, but they do dictate some kind of morality, right? Like they want to be perceived. Journalists are supposed to be perceived as kind of being above it all, right?
You know,
they're supposed to be these trusted sources.
They're the people who bring the news to us. They're the
You're
people.
not saying anything.
They're the people who bring us the information we crave. Yeah, I don't know why we expect them to be, I have to step down. Thank God Cronkite's not here to see all this.
I bet Cronkite was doing a little.
Of course he was.
People.
I made a
really-
girl eat my ass with that clock behind me. That's Nixon. I can't do Cronkite.
It's about the same.
Yeah.
It's about the same.
It's not a particularly good impression.
I'm Walter Cronkite.
Yeah, I'm Walter Cronkite. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty shocking.
It is. It's it's also shocking.
That's so fast.
So fast, which means that the accusations are
What the fuck?
real. This isn't one of those like, oh, but it's he said, she said, innocent till proven guilty. Like they don't make this move.
This
unless
might be a
there's
recording.
damning evidence.
She may have a recording of him harassing her, or of him saying, "Look, if you want, who the fuck knows?" Usually, when they fire you like that fast, they're worried about a lawsuit, and if all of a sudden now that they know. If they're complicit and they keep, that's only one reason people get fired so fast is the company's worried about getting sued if the person does something else. Like if you do something else once they know, now you're involved in a lawsuit and you can't say you didn't know. And
Yes.
that's a fucking,
Yes.
you might be looking at $30 million because people do get socked for fucking 10, 20, $30 million in lawsuits.
It's really interesting though because just the way the sexual misconduct wave has gone. When Harvey Weinstein
What happened with him?
He was also accused of severe sexual assault and rape.
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
Dude, where have I been?
I wish you would check out the news a little
I know.
bit.
I apologize. I've been trying to come up with these like Aussie news angles every morning. Sam's like, you're not paying attention.
Yeah, this isn't. You have to know what's going on a little bit.
All right.
But you would. They tried to continuously kind of not cover it up, but lighten it a little bit. Like they wanted to see if they could get away from it. They wanted to see if they could escape it. Like, okay, we'll just push him over here. Now there's no more brushing it under the rug.
No, you can't brush it because there's too many ways to prove it.
Yeah, we're gonna shine. All we can do is shine a spotlight on it and fire whoever is responsible.
Yeah,
And that's good.
What was he doing?
I gotta know.
What the fuck was he doing? What? Because for a guy that powerful, who generates that much money, to get fired overnight, like immediately, there has to be very, very damning evidence.
Yeah.
They just re-signed him last year.
They did.
for $20 million a year.
For how many years? 17 years?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
it's incredible.
It's a huge amount of money, and
they
it's
really-
all up front too.
They would helicopter. That was an amazing gig when they're helicoptering you in.
Yeah.
Do you know how how big you must feel your dick is when they're helicoptering you into NBC?
Well, yeah, you
from
feel
the
like,
Hamptons.
you feel like your dick is so big, you got to show it to everybody.
You know, that's probably what it is. Your
Well,
dick
that-
is so big, you got to show everybody.
Do you think that if these guys, especially the news guys, if these guys would just simply jerk off, like if they would just, after the Today Show,
Fuck yeah.
go into your private bathroom, jerk off,
Stroke that prick.
and be done for the day? Like if they just, if Bill O'Reilly would just jerk off before the show, like if they would just,
Fucking spit in your hand, lube up, keep going.
I don't need the details.
Take your thumb and rub it over the head.
That's not what we're doing.
Over the ridge.
I don't want to know about that. But do you think if they would do that, they would get it out of their systems,
Yep.
or do you think this is such a power thing?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Right? Because you can't relate to it.
Not that. No, I
No.
mean, I can relate to jerking off and being a pervert.
Jerking off?
Jerking off? Well, what's that for jerking off?
Yeah. Yeah, but I wonder, because like,
We don't have a good office here. That's the problem. There's no glass. The office has glass doors. You can't do it. You can't do
you could do it
anything.
in a stall,
Here?
in a bathroom stall.
No. I mean to do stuff.
Oh,
It's
you
bad.
mean to sexually assault someone?
Yeah, you walk into the office. It's 5 guys. Fucking Roland.
You have an issue?
Who can keep a heart on with Roland and Travis in the office?
Block the windows.
Yeah. Yeah. Was he doing it at work or was it just a colleague? What the fuck?
Well, yeah, and that's what at
Do you
first.
think it'll come out?
Yeah. The detail, yeah, they wouldn't, if it wasn't going to come out, they wouldn't have fired him. But at first, yeah, your first instinct is if they would just get to come out of their balls, they would be done. Like it wouldn't be, but there's so much power involved. They would probably still be trying to get off on the power of it.
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe it was just somebody he wanted to fuck. Maybe he didn't think he was. Sometimes you don't think you're harassing somebody, but they're like, "Ugh, this guy's a creep."
Leave me alone.
Yeah, he just keeps sending texts.
Do people really? I feel like
I don't know.
that's like when women say like, "Oh, I didn't know I was putting that guy in the friend zone. I didn't know."
Yeah, you do.
That's why I think when men are harassing women and they go like, "Oh, I thought I was just hitting on her. I didn't know." It's like, yeah, you do. You get wrapped up in it. You want to believe that you're not, but you know, the same way women like they get wrapped up in this idea of no, we're just friends, and he says he doesn't want to date me. But you know, if you take one step outside of yourself, you know what you're doing. And I think when there's actual harassment going on, in the same way, you know when you're being a creep.
Maybe.
You justify it, I think, sometimes. And maybe you think it's not quite as bad as it is because people are conditioned to accept it. But you know when you're a creep.
You might not pick up on. Some people don't pick up on social cues that well. They really don't.
Yeah.
And they don't know that they're being. Someone sometimes got to say, "Fucking back off, stop it."
I met Matt Lauer. He seemed to pick up on social cues.
Maybe Matt Lauer did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like Matt Lauer because he's nice to you.
Yeah, not as nice as he was to some other people. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't put the moves on me at all.
That's the news. Letterman and Sammy defending Matt.
No, I'm not. Wait, first of all, that doesn't even follow the agenda.
Sure it does. Where's Travis dog? Taking a shit?
Take
You
your
gotta
time.
make pee-pees.
Oh, okay. Running the toilet.
He did. Yeah. No.
Dumb jeans, Travis.
What's wrong with his jeans?
I don't like them.
Why? I didn't even notice them.
I just don't like them.
Why? What's it? What? Is it the way they're cut? Is it the color?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I want to see
You'll
them.
hate him as soon as he walks in. You'll hate his jeans.
Okay, Anthony, when Travis walks back, could you just say the guys need to see you for a second?
Of course.
Because I'll take a look at him then.
Yeah.
You got it.
You want to go to Mike in New York on line 6?
Hold on a second. Let's go to Mike and 6.
Mike in 6.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, Mike?
Hello, Mike.
Listen, listen. Before I tell you why I called last week, last week on the Sean Hannity show,
I didn't realize.
he mentioned you, Jim. He gave you a big compliment. He thinks you're a great comedian. At the beginning of the show, tell T-Dog to look it up. He said it mentioned you on his radio show on his radio show on the beginning of his show. But,
All right, Mike, we got to go.
We got to go. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Let me.
No. Goodbye, Mike.
Mike,
Goodbye,
Mike, we'll get to you tomorrow, buddy. Sorry. We're in the middle of something. We'll call back. We'll call back a little later. We'll talk to you. Sorry.
I mean, I've never.
It's stunning if that's what just happened.
Matt Lauer has better workplace instincts.
Should we ask him or should we call in him?
What do you want to do?
Let's call Travis in, and I'm going to see if the thing that we were going to do works. Okay? All right.
We might be wrong.
Travis, did you know we wanted you to come in?
Anthony just told me.
What did he say?
Do you want me to tell you what he said?
Well, wait, how come you didn't come in after Anthony told you?
Because you're on the phone.
Oh. Yeah. Come in.
Okay.
I want to see if we...
Okay. So, yeah, Mike was panicking there. We saw something we had to address.
Yeah,
Okay.
we still are. Yeah, come in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because we're
the
still,
same, because I have Sam can look to his right and I can look on the monitor.
Jim and I looked at each other in utter shock.
People were not as surprised in November in Dallas. Okay.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Can you step off that way? Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's. Do you know what we're looking at?
My jeans.
How do you know that?
Anthony told me.
What did you say to Travis?
I said, go in there. They want to talk about your jeans.
No, that's not what you said.
What did I say?
You said they're making fun of your jeans. They don't like your jeans. And I said, what's wrong with my jeans? I've been wearing these for months.
Oh my God, Anthony, there's a guy. There's a Jew who owns a bar, and he walks in.
He says, ouch.
What?
That's the joke.
No, it isn't.
Continue.
Did you really, when two people are about to tease Travis for his jeans, did you really tell him, go in there, they're going to tease you for your jeans?
No, I just said, go in there. They're going to make fun of your jeans.
Yes.
So yes, I did.
Holy
It's
fucking
incredible
shit.
how someone talking about literally. So
We saw that in the monitor. Here's what we saw. I saw Travis walk in, and we said, just send him in. You never tell the person why they're going in. We were just going to tease his dumb jeans.
What's wrong with my jeans?
Not much. I just wanted to make fun of your stupid jeans. They're irrelevant to your jeans. What's under them, I'd love.
Right.
If that's not harassment.
Yeah.
We see Anthony talking, and Travis looks at his own jeans. Well, he didn't just do that.
Yeah, we go, no. Because it's
It
more.
was literally the first thing you said when I walked back in.
Because it's more the idea of making fun of someone for minutia that is really not make fun ofable. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like the wash of your jeans. Let's make fun
Where
of
did
them
you
for
learn your
10 minutes.
trade, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot?
What I was getting at, Anthony, was if I say a Jew who owns a bar walks into it, right? And then I go, he owns it. Is that a funny joke?
No.
Why isn't not
You're
funny?
saying the punchline.
I don't. Why would you do that? I'm really asking you. Because Sam and I both noticed that we both looked at each other like he did not.
I was like, I wanted, you go in and you're like, today's going to be Anthony's good day.
I just can't.
I just wanted, like, all right, we got audio clips. The Today Show clip was great.
Go in there, want to make fun of your jeans. Who does that?
That's literally what he said. I stepped out for a minute because...
you had to make a pee.
No, my daughter FaceTimed me because she's not feeling well. She's on her way to school.
Oh, he said you had to pee.
I thought you had to pee.
So she wanted to say hi.
Okay.
Which is fine. We're just going to the doctor.
This isn't your family time, okay?
Exactly.
You're all my family.
That's fair.
I consider this family.
I'm glad
time.
the kid's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's not jump to conclusions. She's going to the doctor later.
Right.
She'll be fine.
She might be really in bad shape.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. Anyway, but then I walk back in, and he's like, "Oh, they're making fun of your jeans. They don't like them. They're going to want you to come in."
You're like,
does anybody listening understand that it's? I don't know what to say.
So like,
but it's like yesterday when they're all like, Jim said he wanted a Diablo sandwich and Dr. Pepper. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Right. Okay. Can you imagine? Right. If Nico had walked in and said Jim wants a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper, if Travis had been like, you mean like that movie quote? Do you think that the laughs that we had at the end of the first hour yesterday, which might have been for me the biggest laughs in the last year and change. It
was fantastic.
I adored
You were
it.
crying.
I adored that moment. I had to go home and tell my wife about it. I just, not only did I have to tell Jess about it in detail, like every breakdown, then I had to go on YouTube and find the clip of the
amazing.
movie.
Yeah.
So I could be like, see?
His loud clinking belt.
So, just what an incredible moment yesterday was. But that could all have been ruined if Travis was like, from the movie. And then Nico would be like, oh, I guess it was just a movie quote. I'll get Jim eggs and a coffee.
See, Anthony, you think we're fucking with you and that
You're
nothing,
not. I know you're
nothing
not.
you do is right. But the bottom line is, you don't know what, like when a guy walks in to be made fun of and doesn't know he's going to be made fun of, how do you know we weren't going to just talk about things or get him to talk about something in the abstract? There's just zero I was going to say upside to you saying to him, this is what the punchline's going to be, go in there. I don't understand why you do it. I've never met anyone who would do that.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the weird like.
Oh yes, I have.
like what is the instinct that would drive you to not kind of go like because even if we didn't I know. Even if we didn't want it to be like a oh, we got you surprise, because it's really not a big deal, and we would have been done with it by now anyway. Yeah. But like Jim said, there's no upside. Like you could just say, hey, Jim and Sam want to get your take on something in there, because you just go in. And then even if it wasn't supposed to be a surprise, you as a guy who likes to laugh get to see a guy who didn't know he was going to get made fun of.
They were talking about something they wanted you in studio real quick.
Yeah,
and then you're like, what? I don't know. They want to take it.
I
I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Or he wants brownie points with you. Like, hey, let's see, I'm in on it.
No, I don't think that's it.
No?
No.
What was you thinking? I'm really curious.
I wasn't thinking.
Oh. Did you
I
start?
I just wanted to get him in here, and he said, "What do they need me in there for?" Why
I don't
do they make
know.
fun of my jeans, and I didn't.
That's not what happened at all.
What
I
happened?
didn't say, what do they want me in there
No,
for?
I said, why? Would you said, why do you make fun of my? Why do they want to make fun of my jeans?
Okay, but Anthony,
How do
okay.
you know?
It's a big
I
difference.
told him.
Oh
So
my
there was no
God.
follow-up question. He walked in, and you were like, "Hey, can you go in there? They want to make fun of your jeans." That's different from the story you just told.
Yeah.
Why do you keep doing
What
that?
are you doing?
I'm nervous as fuck right now.
But
and
why?
I just-
Why not
Just, you know what the cure for nervousness is? Just tell the truth.
I fucked up.
For the love of God, just tell the truth.
I apologize. It won't happen again. I thought I put it in the successful folder. It's the weirdest thing in the world. I'm just cold. I'm a cold person. We can make an arrangement.
You're gonna run out of space.
Wow.
But I fuck Nico and I jerk off.
You like that one, Troy?
But I fuck Nico and I jerk off.
Can I hear that again?
My Anthony soundboard. Anytime.
But I fuck Nico and I jerk off.
My Anthony soundboard is about my favorite thing I own in my life.
Carlos in PA has a criticism of the Tef Dog. Yes, Carlos.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not a criticism.
Sure.
I just want to know why does Anthony have to eat so much dick for fucking up something so small, and Travi doesn't get any dick because he fucked up the intro.
Because Travis, honestly, because the intro has never been fucked up before.
Yeah, Travis has 10 years of...
And I was very upfront with it.
And when you said what happened, he went, I fucked up.
Yeah, Travis has 10 years of good intros, and when we asked him, was that operator error or computer error, he said operator error, it was me, I fucked it up. He didn't even try to be like, oh, Anthony, because Anthony would have been like, oh, no, I was distracted in here because Rob was saying something.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's the weirdest thing.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
Yeah, with
It's
Travis,
the weirdest thing in the world.
what you don't see is that after that happened, I walked in there and I grabbed Travis's nipples between my thumb and forefingers and I pinched them so hard he knelt. All right.
And it led to a funny intro.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Yeah.
You were in such agony. Little purple
was.
marks on your nips. How we laughed. That's when I noticed your jeans.
So you guys want to make fun of my jeans?
Ah, blue.
Look at you and your jeans.
Yeah.
Guys, I had no idea this was going to happen.
What, are they all stiff and shit?
Yeah, would you pay only a little bit of money for them?
Yeah.
I've seen
that's
nicer
it.
jeans on other people.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Right, those aren't designer jeans, that's for sure.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. This is so mean.
Damn. Who's are those? Matt Lauer's tied in.
That's good. That's topical.
Yeah, what did Charlie Rose take those off because they're so ugly and shows big dick?
Yeah, hey. Yeah, the stitching isn't that good either.
Yeah,
No,
nice
yeah.
crotch.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Yeah. What's the brand on those?
Old Navy.
Oh, yeah, that's cheap store.
Yeah.
That's inexpensive.
Guys, stop. I was not expecting
You should
this when I
sink
came in.
those.
Yeah.
Sink what?
Old Navy.
Oh,
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Nailed
go
him.
on.
Nailed him. Nailed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
But you didn't think when you woke up this morning you'd get a razzing like this.
no, this is devastating.
When you put on those jeans.
I'd rather be Matt Lauer.
That's
Yeah.
right. Those jeans aren't ugly. They are ugly.
I'd love if they gave you the Matt Lauer gig.
It'd be awesome.
I loved it. They gave it a chip.
Oh my God!
Wouldn't it be great if there was like a meeting at NBC and they were all sitting around the table and they were like, "We keep hearing a buzz about this Teft dog. Does anybody know who the Teft dog is?"
Guys, let me just throw this out there.
Yeah. What about the Teft dog?
Yeah, I'd be very bad at that job.
You think Travis would not?
Of course I would be. Panic. Terrible.
Panic.
Yeah.
Hosting? It's not me.
No, you wouldn't like it.
Host.
No. Huh?
You could host.
No.
It's not, believe me, it's not hard. You just talk.
I don't know.
What's he doing in there?
Mars just walk in? Is that Mars?
So Anthony,
Yeah.
what made you?
He's on the phone.
He's on the phone. He just called his mom. Mom,
hello,
Mom,
who's
I don't know
that?
what to do, Mom. Mom, what do I do here?
Who is that?
I was just ordering breakfast.
Okay.
You know what Jim wants today, right?
Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper.
That's correct.
Yeah.
A goddamn Dr. Pepper.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Wrong quote.
No.
Got the quote
No,
wrong.
you
You
got it
had
wrong.
it. You had it, and then you had to.
In a
you had
goddamn
to-
dog. No, it's make it fast. I'm in a
I'm
goddamn
in a
hurry.
goddamn hurry.
Yeah. You want something? A hush puppy. We got no time for that crap. A hush puppy. Fucking asshole.
Couldn't have time to get it.
Yeah,
He's got time for a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper.
I love when he
He's
puts
in a
his...
goddamn hurry.
Thank you. Does he say here, thank you, nice lady?
Yes.
Does he say that to her here? Thank you, nice lady.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry. You want something? Hush puppy, Dave. We got no time for that crap.
Hang on, leave it on. Leave it up.
Oh, sorry.
We'll go back a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see if he says thank you, nice lady.
Hush puppy, Dave. We got no time for that crap. You son of a bitch.
Diablo and Doc.
Thank you, nice lady.
Thank you, nice lady.
Thank you, nice lady.
I love his like half skipping that he does to get to the door.
Everything Jackie Gleason does in this movie is funny.
It's awesome.
Every fucking step he takes, the way he pokes his fat chest. Oh, is he fucking? He's just he was a hilarious fucking guy.
Yeah.
If you guys are done making fun of my jeans, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, go on
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Fucking eat some crow.
Don't
They're-
make fun of my jeans when I walk away.
No,
Oh, we
we
will.
won't. Just your ass. How it
Yeah.
doesn't fill them out as well as we'd like.
Exactly. Look at them with his flat ass and those jeans.
Guys, that's sexual harassment.
I'll still grab it.
It's his assment. Sexual his assment.
Is it Jim or Chip?
So,
Chip. That's what the audience is getting right now out of their entertainment dollars.
let's watch him as he leaves. Let's make fun of his.
Fuck yeah.
Let's make fun of his pants.
I like that. His sweatshirt rides up high on those fucking in the
on the-
back on
Yeah.
purpose.
Oh yeah, look at his booty sticking
Absolutely.
out. Travis has a bubble butt.
He does. You want to have a fucking arrow on the back of your sweatshirt that says "deep dick in here." Fuck. So yeah, that was why we had to hang up on you, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Sean Hannity news.
Do you think that we can, Shitloaf? Do you think we can recover from that? Did we learn a lesson?
Yeah, I'm gonna just try my best now.
What were you doing before?
Yeah, what were you doing?
No, I'm gonna stop fucking up.
Oh, great. Hey, high fives around the room. He's going to stop fucking up. Okay, cool. It's just, you wish you'd come in today with that new.
As the new can-do attitude.
That's okay. Starting right now, no more fuck ups. Actually, can we go to Will in New York on line 7?
Won't. Come on. Yes, Will. Hello.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey,
How's it
man.
going? Listen, I love to call in and get on Shitloaf. It's my absolute favorite fucking thing. But, yeah, I was going to try to say something funny, but I honestly have – this kid annoys the shit out of me. I've been listening to you guys for years. Sammy, when you had your show, Jim, O&A and Jim and Beach Bum. And you Shitloaf is the absolute. I don't know how much of this is shtick.
It's no shtick.
None of it's shtick.
But
it's real.
Will, in an effort to apologize to you for the stuff that's going on here, I have a pair of tickets to SmackDown at the Prudential Center. Is that something you'd like to go to?
Sure, I'd love to.
Fuck yeah, man.
Okay, Will, you just won one pair of tickets to WWE SmackDown at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey on December 19th. The WWE Holiday Tour will be coming to your city. For tour information, visit wwe.com/events. No purchase necessary to win. No transportation provided in connection with this prize. So if you want to put Will on hold.
Yep, I will put him on hold. Oh, that's Fader 1. Oh, no, hold.
You just hit hold. Yes. Congrats, Will.
Those are awesome seats, by the way.
Yeah, aren't they like on the floor?
Yeah.
Well, there's no chairs?
Yeah.
No. Jesus.
Who's the big headline wrestling main event?
I don't know. I'm not going to entertain this conversation.
You don't know who it is? Undertaker versus Jericho.
That's it. That's the one. I've heard.
What's the weight class?
There's no. It's no weight classes in professional wrestling.
Oh, because I have tickets I was going to give away to the wrestling event too.
You don't. What are you talking about?
I have some tickets.
No, it's a paid promotion thing.
Yeah, no, they slipped me some money. Vince asked me to give away a few.
Oh, Vince himself.
A few ticks. Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, no, none of it shtick. We were in the middle of doing just chatting to Mike about something, and we literally just looked at each other like,
"What happened?
Is he really doing that?
What?"
I still don't know what to make of it. We've all fucked up a joke. I mean, a million of them. I don't know what to make of that.
Not on the reg. Like that's just the.
There he goes.
That's just the go-to. Look at those dumb fucking jeans, man.
Yeah, they really are. His fucking Travis looks like his ass was cut off by like those paper cutters you would have in grammar school.
Like. He just lined up behind, like next to one.
Yeah,
and they just with his nude butt cheeks hanging out.
Like the bigger kids tricked him into standing there, and they just they cut it off. Not his nude butt cheeks. They cut it off with his fucking ass in his pants.
Right, and then he had to walk around all day with no back of his pants and also bleeding out of his ass cheeks.
Can you imagine your fucking fingers being cut off by that?
Ugh, I can't. I probably prefer my fingers getting cut off to my ass cheeks getting cut off.
I've seen some horrible videos online, like really bad.
Yeah?
I saw one where they ran a guy over with a tank. That was a bad one.
What are you watching these things for?
And he was wearing, like, it was on pavement.
Yeah, don't watch. Why would you watch that?
It's a great question.
Thank you.
And he jumped up like right before the tank hit him. Like he knew it was coming. They were telling him. But I think that they probably told him, if you don't stand there and take this, the option must have been horrific.
Yeah, if you don't stand there and take this, it'll be something worse than getting run over by a tank.
We'll burn you.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah,
I counted. I told you I watched it. I counted it. And I think it was 2 seconds. It was done. Like it sucks, but it's that fast.
I would try to run away.
Nah, you can't because they'd catch you.
No, I'm super fucking fast, bro.
All right, fair enough. Or just jump on the tank. I'd sit on it.
Drive!
Yeah, go on now.
Guy in the tank's like, no, I'm not. Just stops the tank. Oh no. ISIS
really reminds me, like, it sounds crazy. They remind me of what kids do to birds and insects.
Yeah.
Like they can't find, they love the creative ways of killing people.
And like they're
just enjoying it.
They haven't developed empathy yet.
Zero empathy.
Like
they're savage monsters.
Right, like a kid who does these awful things, like hasn't really figured out that other things and people have feelings and
it's monstrous.
Yeah.
It's really monstrous stuff.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But I've when you see the ways they do things, they're just trying to be creative and like they're enjoying it. They're just enjoying murdering people in weird ways.
That's really gross.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm eventually gonna get out of that group, but for now, I belong to it.
So what are you gonna do?
I just want to be. I'm a joiner.
Right. Yeah.
I just want to be a member of something.
You just want to be accepted.
Member of the club. Fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Well,
did you see, by the way, that Angela Lansbury was the center of controversy?
Do we have
yesterday?
audio on that? Because I watched it, but it was only it's a radio interview. Correct?
I heard no audio.
Okay, I only saw they were showing Angela Lansbury pictures.
Yeah.
So maybe there is no audio.
I don't think that there's audio.
Well, but I believe it was a Radio 1 interview, right?
I know. I think it was a print publication with the word radio in the title.
Oh, in the title of it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I was like, where the fuck? What is she doing right there in that video, Troy? Is that just a different video of her talking about something else?
Yeah, that's
just the music playing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that there's audio. Yeah, the Radio Times published the interview.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. She said, what did she say? Something about if you don't want your cooter fingered, wear jeans.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I can't believe she said that.
Right, which is like, but you go, that's the Dame Angela. So.
That led to an even worse story.
What was the worst story?
The fucking someone tweeted. What did she say? There's two sides to the kern. Kern.
There are two
sides to this coin. We have to take up to the fact that women, since time immemorial, have gone out of their way to make themselves attractive, and unfortunately, it has backfired on us, and this is where we're at today. She's saying that you know,
These
women,
girls weren't so hot, they wouldn't get all touched up.
Well, she's like, yeah, we've been trying to use our looks. And there's a lot of people that are going to say she's right. But she wasn't saying that you should have to deal with that. She was just saying, look, that we're partially to blame. But then some of the tweets that came in were like, ugh. Some of the tweets criticizing her. Like Patricia Arquette said, when Angela Lansbury blames sexual assault on victims being too attractive, she needs a reminder, 3-month-old raped.
Yeah.
And they show a guy who does not look unlike David Cross, who was pled guilty to raping a 3-month-old baby.
Yeah, but the baby was just walking around in a little diaper.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what do you expect? Yeah, I mean,
his
I
wife
think
found
that's
pictures on the cell phone.
Oh my God.
His own wife turned him in.
Good.
So I'm assuming it was his kid. They don't say, but I'm guessing it was his own kid, and it was on his cell phone.
Just the sickness that develops in people. No, I think it's a tremendously shitty thing that Angela Lansbury said.
Lansbury.
Yeah, I get that she was trying to find some logic in it.
Yeah,
but she's wrong. I mean, there are men try to look handsome too.
Thank you.
Try.
Succeed.
Not always.
Fucking win.
But men have tried to look.
I put this outfit in the W column.
I can't believe it. It's a Black Sabbath hoodie and a Metallica t-shirt.
That's right. I'm rock and roll. Rock and roll through and through.
Man, Sam, how do you do a show every morning with such a bad boy?
Fucking rock and roller.
Such a rock and roll bad boy.
Yeah, I'll wear my sunglasses on the next break. Where's Ronnie B, by the way?
He's coming in
Where's
at 9.
that bum?
It's not here. It's early.
Where is that bum?
He's not scheduled to be here for another 9 minutes.
He could have come in at 8.
Yeah, but he's scheduled for 9.
Where's that bum?
He's not. He hasn't arrived yet. But
Ronnie B is a bum.
I understand. But yes, it's a tremendously shitty thing that she said, because men also, especially in Hollywood, try to appeal to the opposite sex
and the same sex.
I guess, sure, yeah.
Some people do.
Some people like that.
Oh, okay.
But they try to dress sexily as well.
Uh-huh.
Jim, you try to dress sexily.
Yep, I do.
You bought 10 pants for your special.
That wasn't sexy. That was more like what's going to work. But not. I never think I'm sexy.
Good.
Well, I don't. I'm not delusional. Here's the new look I'm going for. It's like a kind of like an urban kid in the gym thing. Okay. This is pretty cool.
Okay.
How's that? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You put his hood up.
I can't hear you.
And then put the headphones on
What are
over
you saying?
his hood. You should take your hood down.
What?
Your hood is... Yeah, it's a tremendous distraction.
I saw in the gym yesterday, I saw a guy, he was working out, but he had his headphones over it. He had like a small towel on his head.
Mm-hmm. No.
And the headphones on the towel. And I'm only guessing it so he doesn't sweat in the headphones and they don't stink. Because I was trying to figure out, because they were big like bows. And I'm like, you ever smell your headphones? Like not your earbuds?
I wear my... If I put a hood up when I'm on the plane, I have, not every time, but I have worn headphones over my hood.
Why?
Because they're so big and bulky, and then the hood ends up getting
that
stretched
might make
out.
sense. Yeah, but this was a towel.
Yeah, no, towel makes no sense except for the sweating part, because they they suction onto your ears a little bit,
and they stink,
and so they must stink. Yeah,
I had an old pair I used to wear because I couldn't wear earbuds until I found these bows, and they would smell.
Because you got tiny little ears.
I have weird little ears,
tiny little ear canals.
Florida's Bond.
I get you.
Ronnie B has arrived.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Good to see you guys.
Hey, yes.
Breaking news. You ready for this?
Please
tell me.
George Stephanopoulos out.
No,
George.
no.
All 3 now.
No, not
all
the hat trick.
All 3 of the morning anchors are gone.
Oh my God! What happened?
Sexual assault.
Oh no!
No, this is
all right. Here's another one.
No.
Wolf Blitzer.
What?
Wolf Blitzer was
not Wolf.
He had 3 interns. He was doing the helicopter thing with his cock, yelling, "Last chopper out of Hanoi." Who saw this coming, guys?
Not Wolf.
Who saw this coming?
The beacon of integrity. Maybe you can't do news.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, not more.
Sam Champion.
Okay, that one.
I mean, he was banging fucking waitresses 2 at a time.
Players couldn't get a news story at the table.
How you guys doing?
Hi, buddy.
We're struggling. We're trying to get through this time.
Yeah, it is. It's a tough time for white guys. It really is. Middle-aged white guys. It's not our time.
Especially white guys that like to perform sexual misconduct.
Yeah, white
That's
guys.
tough.
That's just white guys.
It was encompassed, yeah.
But We had a hell of a run. Let's not forget that. We had a great run.
We certainly did.
Yeah.
We were amazing. We had 6,000 years of just kicking ass.
That's true. Everything from fucking planes to electricity. Now it's our time to step aside.
We took them to the moon. What more can we do?
Absolutely.
To the moon.
No, you're
we
right.
got so carried away with ourselves, we couldn't stop showing our dicks.
Yeah. But what do you expect?
But it is bizarre times. Now, I heard you guys talking about the Angela Lansbury.
Lansbury.
What's her last name?
Lansbury.
Lansbury.
Yeah.
What a fucking nut. I remember. Do you guys remember who Helen Gurley Brown was? She used to do Cosmo, Cosmopolitan magazine, I think was the name of it. And she was like one of the first big women to do that. And when somebody was complaining, she was like, "Well, when I started, in the business, the guys would come around and yank our panties off. So I always had clean panties." Because this was like the 40s, the 40s and 50s in fucking New York. It was off the rails.
And they're big panties, so they're easy to grab. Back in 1940, those are two-handers.
But her idea of contributing to this thing is like, I'll teach these girls to always carry spare panties.
Right.
Yeah.
That way, you're not in a bad situation.
And when you giggle, put your fingers over your mouth.
It is funny how I like when guys are like, women were respected back then. Shut up. No, they weren't.
they
It was
weren't.
like, get that out of the oven, bitch, before I blacken your eye and you can't tell anyone.
And then your own mom would be like, "You better get that stuff in the oven, It's his house. Do what he says."
There was literally a cartoon called "Wait Till Your Father Gets Home."
And there was a rape in that cartoon.
There was.
Absolutely.
There was a prime time cartoon in the 70s.
Oh, boy.
Travis hated that cartoon just because there's going to be bad news. Thank you.
So the story just broke. Matt Lauer allegedly sexually assaulted a staffer during the Olympics.
Road trip.
That's what it was. It was in Sochi in 2014. An NBC insider said Lauer's alleged victim complained to HR on Monday.
Only on Monday?
This happened so quickly, she didn't go to the media. She made a complaint to NBC's Human Resources, and her evidence was so compelling that Matt was fired on Tuesday night. The victim says she has evidence that this has also happened to other women, but so far we don't have any evidence of that.
He's always had the reputation of a coxman, but not of an assaulter.
No. He was a nice man when I talked to him.
Lauer's firing comes amid rumors that several news outlets were working on stories about his alleged misconduct.
Yeah, the Times.
Oh, yeah, I just said the Times was investigating. Okay,
It's always the Times.
They said they've been investigating him for several weeks.
Yeah.
The New York Times, yeah. I believed that the story. There's no way, if that evidence is not super compelling, that NBC lets that cash cow go.
Everybody lets everybody go. Everybody, the second it comes up, you're out. There's
Goodbye.
no fucking trial. The weird thing is, politics is the only place where they're like, fuck that, I don't care. I don't give a shit.
That's right.
Politics battle it out. The corporations just fold. They fold.
Yeah. Whereas, like, Roy Moore is
winning.
letting this thing kind of coast for a while, and he's back up in the polls.
Yeah.
He's ahead of the other guy.
Because voters don't give a fuck. That's true. Trump has 13 different things. That's not even the big deal with him. If he worked for a company, he'd probably be out.
What is Doug Jones's platform that he's losing to a guy who's accused of trying to fuck a 14-year-old?
Well, he's a liberal in Alabama.
That's true.
It's much worse.
It's fucking. It's like a Republican winning in Manhattan. It's just not going to happen.
I wonder what he's saying that's really upsetting people. I want blacks to be able to buy gum in stores. They're like, get out of here, you fucking fruit.
Yeah.
You're joking, but that was 1989 before they could go into a 7-Eleven, and even then they were hesitant. Yeah. I just busted up her Chippewa. No, you didn't. You raped her.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. Do you like
assaulted someone?
Seeing everybody go down?
No, because first of all, most guys, we don't even know what the fuck we did. Like, everybody feels like, oh, what, that? I thought we were just fucking around. I thought we were flirting.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody can say the other people are beasts, but you don't know what you said to make somebody uncomfortable in the past.
Right. For everybody else, it's like, yeah, different time, my ass. But then the minute it's you, it's like, well, but it was a different time when I.
But what if they said people that just fucking treated male interns?
Oh, boy.
Everybody in radio would be gone. At the time, that was a bit.
Right.
But now, if you just said, oh, they fucking taped this guy to a fucking toilet and, that was a fucking bit for 25 years.
Right. Yeah. Everybody did it.
Yeah, everybody did it across the board. But if you read those stories, like, this is fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
This young person was going to fucking Yale, not even getting paid.
Well, did you see? I think it was Carney Wilson that tried to bring that up against Howard Stern. She was like, I
laughed out loud when I read that.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud at how funny that was.
She goes, I was body shamed once by Howard Stern.
Shocking. We wouldn't expect that from him.
She was like, I went on the show and they asked me to stand in an area in the studio, and I didn't realize that there was a scale built in on the floor, and my weight flashed on a screen behind me.
Dude, I fucking screamed when I heard that.
I was listening that day. 119. I mean, she is really doing great. She's doing amazing.
Is there anything funnier than fucking putting a scale over her, and then the thing flashes over her
Yeah.
head?
Who would have even think of that?
They really have a fucking crack staff over there, man.
Yeah.
Sal and those guys and Shuli, fuck.
But if you think about, what about any prank show that's ever been on in history?
Sure.
I don't want to get fucked with when I'm walking down the street. Why isn't somebody sued them?
Right, or Justin Timberlake making it, all the punk shows, the celebrities that
When
aren't
he
famous.
when he cried.
When he was crying because he thought the IRS was repossessing all
Oh,
this
God.
stuff. That's you can't do that to people.
By the way, that's 99. So I just credited Sal and Shuli for something that happened in 1999.
Yeah, I mean, it was on
I'm an
K-Rock
idiot.
and on the E! Show.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no way Shuli could pull that off.
No, he couldn't have. Shuli had a terrible idea. Shuli's like, bro, why don't she carry her own? That's what Anthony said. Hey, go on inside. They want to make fun of your weight.
Yeah.
Did you hear what happened with Anthony before?
No.
Ron, I have to tell you, behind the scenes, there have been a lot of, because I feel like people who come out of the Bennington operation in radio are better for it. There are people, not only have you had staffers, but you've had people who started as your guys that go on to other things in radio.
Yeah.
So when we bring in Anthony, we're like, oh, we got a Bennington guy. This should be good. I don't know how. I thought there weren't cracks in your operation to slip through.
Just so you know this, why were there 3 fucking job openings that he didn't get with my show?
Oh, wow. That's a great point. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Think a little bit.
Yeah, that's what. Just think one level past where you were.
Yeah.
And it's right there.
I took a fucking kid from Zimbabwe that just got off the plane. Over Anthony.
We were making fun of Travis. Did you tell him what happened? We were making fun of Travis's jeans.
Yeah, so Travis is in the bathroom, and Jim just started randomly talking about his jeans, how he didn't like his jeans today. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, you'll see them. They're awful. And I go, okay, Anthony, he's on the board. I go, when Travis comes back, tell him to come in the studio.
Yeah.
And Travis walks into that room, and Anthony goes, hey, Travis, they want to make fun of your jeans in the studio. Go ahead in.
He's good. He is good.
He's got it.
You're good,
He's
kid.
got it.
I saw it on we couldn't hear. I see it on the monitor. Sam sees it. We just stopped like this. He didn't just do it.
Yeah, we know. Travis stands. I go, okay, Anthony's telling him. And then I saw Travis look down at his jeans, and Jim and I just looked at each other like, what the fuck just happened in there?
Anthony, what went wrong? What happened?
Do you want him in here or in there?
No, I don't want him anywhere near me right now.
Yeah.
You saw my gang on Thanksgiving. That was a great time.
What a fun, by the way, amazing show.
Dude, first of all, you guys are great.
Thank you.
And this is 2 for 2 for Sam Roberts. I mean, this kid.
Oh, come on.
This kid's an up and comer. Keep an eye on him, Jimmy.
2 for 2. What was the other one?
The other one, he did street jokes and was a big winner at it.
I did. Yeah. Well, I had Anthony Cumia as a partner, which was very helpful.
Yeah,
But
at the stand.
Great.
But you guys were hilarious. Chip Chipperson might have gotten the biggest pop in the room,
as he normally does.
Yeah. Particularly from Luke Florentine.
I didn't realize how much. When I was on, I didn't see Luke, and I saw a clip of it. They said Luke was going crazy.
He was going crazy.
It's Florentine's son. How old is he?
37. It's really weird.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So Florentine started young.
But the funny thing is, that kid wasn't even going to go up, and he was in the green room, and I'm like, okay. Why don't you bring your kid up, have him do a joke, it'll be great. And he was like, I don't really know any jokes. And we were giving him kid jokes. And then when we announced him on stage, he starts walking around like this, going like this. So you guys want to hear a joke, right? You guys ready to hear a joke? And he was like fucking Don Jameson, Florentine, you can see he's being raised by this rat pack.
Yeah. That's amazing that there's going to be another generation. Right?
I know. There's no way that this kid doesn't stay with it.
That's amazing. Yeah, but he's
a lovely boy.
When you're doing shows,
he's great.
Because you do both those shows. You do shows that they have a theme to them, and also the Thanksgiving show. I mean,
variety.
not only variety, but you had, what was it, like 12 of the best comics working? Like,
you said one wrong.
Who's the one?
It doesn't matter. There's more than 12 of them.
No. But like when you have all those elements, it takes a lot to actually put out a smooth show.
Yeah, people obviously don't notice that because it's going fucking smooth. But I think that the biggest discovery out there is Big A, the insult comic, who has killed for us twice. I should try to get you guys some clips of this.
I'd love to hear that.
One, I'll get a hold of Chris Stanley, but he did it the first time at the stand when Anthony was there. But we have him doing this thing where it's like everything's a roast. So every joke starts like, I see Sam Roberts is here right now. You know what I mean? But that just keeps going on. I don't even come back to that. Like, I see Sam Roberts is here. But the fucking great thing about Big A is that, you know, he stands there with these horrendous jokes and just reads them as comfortably as any fucking body else would be a little nervous.
Sure.
Like, I hope Jimmy's okay with this.
Right.
But he just fucking reads it.
Doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't have a care in the world.
Doesn't care.
And he's destroying. He's destroying.
Yeah, I love how seriously your guys take it. Like when we went back, we did a newlywed game, and it was Jim and myself, Anthony and Artie, the Bonfire Boys,
Bonnie and Rich.
Yeah.
And so like you have to leave the stage at one point so that you can ask the questions and the other guys. So when my group left the stage so that Jim and those guys could have the questions asked to them, we're in the backstage dressing room, and Vito, your guy Vito, is like standing in front of the door like a bodyguard, like nobody's ruining this game.
Well, I don't know whether you ever saw the movie Game Show, but you could lose your license for rigging a game.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you mean Quiz Show?
Oh yeah, Quiz Show.
That's
Yeah,
what
of
I
course.
meant.
John Turturro, yeah.
Everything would have been
They
fucking
gave me
great.
the answers. You know, but that's where you need Anthony at the thing, because, you know, I would have walked off, and I remember to walk back on and be like, oh, man, you should have heard what just Sam said, that Ozzy Osbourne was your favorite.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool.
Cool. Yeah, that should help.
You know, that's the really funny thing was how many teams started taking it serious.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not a real game.
We
This is
didn't
about
take three
jokes.
teasers?
No, you guys were hilarious.
Yeah.
But
It was when they started losing points. Like it's like when you have board game night, and
Right.
at first everybody's having fun, but when a score starts to develop, there's always one or two people
Right.
that really start getting mean and competitive and not having fun.
well, I had to get the Bonfire off the stage because Big J was going to come out doing a song. The curtains were going to open up. Full rock and roll band, the Comedy Jam, and Big J is singing, but Soder is like, wait, come on, we had that, and I'm like, no, you didn't. Let me check with the judges. Sorry,
We're working, buddy. We're
not-
working.
It's a show.
fucking real.
You're not winning anything.
It really was. They were really like.
And yet, Voss and Bonnie made out on stage. They were so excited.
They did.
And I never saw them show any kind of just anything.
It's
towards each
like
other.
literally like watching a turtle and a vulture. like how unlikely it is they're going to find affection with each other.
Oh, I thought physically you were saying.
Oh, no.
Actually, Bonnie looked amazing that night in a rock and roll jacket.
Yeah, she's
Yes,
really
she
hot.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. So do you like? Have you
Girls?
been in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
All right.
how old?
Do you like doing the new sort of themed shows? I feel like that's been a staple of what you're doing now, and it's
mean
really cool.
To go out with?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to go out with a show.
Now, are they all? Are you airing all of them, or are you just doing some stuff at the stand that's just
No,
live
I think
shows?
we're airing all of them unless they have Eastside Dave in them.
Right, those ones. Those ones we put in the bonus features.
Yeah, yes.
Those are cutting room
Those
floor.
were, underground. You can buy them for $7.
Yeah.
Was he on something? Did he do something for you recently?
Yeah, he did a Comedy 101 thing that we did. The one that you did in Montreal, and fucking crushed that, by the way.
Oh, that was fun, man. That was
You
a
were
really
amazing
Thank you. That was a
night.
really fun. We were just going over people's acts. That was,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would rather do those kind of shows than just go out and like, hey, here's the whole radio show.
Right.
You know, which is, well, because of podcasting, that's the fucking gimme right now, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like comedians figured out what we always kind of knew, that wait.
Yeah.
I don't need to do a show. I could just go and just like talk to another guy in front of an audience.
This is all up. This is great, Ronnie. I saw a momentary clip. I didn't see
didn't know that it was all up
really
either.
well filmed.
You're telling
man.
me,
this looks terrific.
This is a private link.
It's a private link.
This isn't up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a private link.
That's really great.
Yeah, that was a really, really fun night. Great fucking audience too, man. The audience was popping for everybody.
Amazing crowd.
Yeah.
Are you going to put this up or no?
I have no idea.
You
I
should,
don't know
dude.
how
It's
much
great.
of it was taped or whatever. This is all news to me.
You should have someone go over it. You don't even need to edit it. Just if there's any fat you want to trim. But I mean, it's really good. I don't think you need to change anything. It was a funny event.
It was really great, and now we got to figure out, because it's, next year.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to really make it fucking.
You set those bars
Yeah,
very high.
I was like, I don't know. I was here last year.
So does Sirius have any idea that
No.
the amount
the
of
end is no.
Right. They don't know, right?
No.
You just go.
They know nothing.
No. But you just go and you do shows because you're like, these are the shows that I want to do.
Right.
So let's just put it together ourselves.
But are you saying is somebody here going to go, hey, we want to get behind you?
Or like, hey,
No,
man,
they're not.
like look at the work you guys are putting into these shows. Nobody here is doing anything like this.
No. Don is the only one who knows.
Right.
And, that's it. That's as high as you go as your own boss.
That's true.
Maybe isn't the worst thing in the world.
No,
like Don helps out, so it's like great that he knows and he's enthusiastic. And then
Don flew in, the audience, Deborah at the iBang put together a bunch of stuff for us with the comics and all that. And it was amazing. It was amazing because it does take a lot of time. But here, no, they don't give you a bunch of credit, but they also don't go, I was listening to that break today.
Ugh.
I got to say, I didn't like it.
that's what I figured. I finally, like, when I was doing shows at night,
Yeah.
that's when I really figured out, like, this is way better when no one's paying attention.
Yeah.
When they're just like, when the bosses have gone home, nobody even, like, there's an audience, your audience is there. Nobody around here has any idea what you're doing, and you can just do your show.
Do you think the big bosses listen to anything besides, maybe the Beatles channel?
No. Well, Howard and the Beatles channel.
Does
maybe
Bruce
they'll
still
do.
have a channel?
Yes,
They
of
listen
course
to
he
Bruce.
does.
Yeah, they listen to
has
Bruce.
a
I don't think they listen to us.
No. They don't.
Like, I'll see Scott. I know he's not listening. He's like, hey, it's going good, huh? How's it going?
That's
Great.
what I always say to people too. I go, "Oh my god, it was crazy today.
It was crazy.
Phones exploded."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Really?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
good. Yeah.
it's fucking nuts."
Every 6 months, we try to have like a YouTube interview or something that pops every 6 months or so that we can send to the boss, and then we're good. That's all you need.
That's all you need. We just want them to know that we're still here and people are listening to it, and they give us great news lately saying that the show's doing so well. So that's all that matters.
It's really great. Like, you don't need to worry about ratings or quarters or anything. You just, as long as you get something that pops every 6 months or so, you're fine.
And what is it that pops for you? What are you saying? Like
we did we
John
had
Bernthal recently.
Bernthal coming in and talking about working with Kevin Spacey, right? So all like the news sites pick it up. We send the links to Don, puts it together, sends the links to the bosses, and they go like, "Oh man, these guys are on fire."
And when you see what's his name, Patrick, the guy who's the head of, I don't remember his last name, but like he's the guy.
Donnelly?
Matt Donnelly, no. I think he's a lawyer. There's another Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Who's in charge. But when you see him on the email chain, you're like, oh, okay. Ron, your microphone. Oh, Ron. If that's not every performer's nightmare, it's like the cop with the bullet that won't fire. Pat Riley.
Yeah.
Thank you. Patrick Riley. And when you see him on the email chain, you're like, oh, okay, he's the head of marketing or whatever. So he sees it. It's good.
See, I don't even do that. I don't even send them any of this stuff.
We don't either. It just goes out there. But when you see him sending it out, you're like, all right, the bosses know that we got a fucking thing. It's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you guys also got like, you've become like the comedian's favorite show. So like the comedians that they all sweat would probably be like, yeah, we love doing Bennington, and that's all you need.
Yeah, I don't.
Right?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? You're doing a show behind a wall. Whoever is here,
right?
They either like it or they don't like it.
Right.
But did you ever work terrestrial?
When we were on K-Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
and I did with Scorch in Syracuse. Yeah.
So you don't know what it's like the night before a book, and oh shit.
Yeah.
This could be terrible. You don't have that gut-wrenching thing.
No. When I was working in Syracuse, the ratings were always bad. So like we never had.
You got used to it. There was never any excitement.
Like we weren't worried when the ratings book came in because we were like, it's just going to be bad again. It's no problem.
It's nice to not worry about it.
People like, hey, they're talking about this going country. Did you hear?
That's what happened. Yeah.
Well, it's always going to go country.
Well, that happened to us on K-Rock.
They went, what do they go? Pop, yeah.
And now they're back to rock.
As they should.
But here's what I don't understand.
We should be on that. Let's do double duty again. That was fun. Fans loved it.
In a heartbeat, I'd do that. Because there's fucking doing local radio is so much fun.
Yeah, because you're the king of the town.
Yeah, and when like you could really put some things together.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a blast.
Yeah, we probably have more listeners, or at least with Opie Anthony, than we did when we were just on Philly, and we were on how many markets? 20, I think, was the maximum at one point. But Chicago was never great. It was a replay. There was always a few that were fucking, stupid hours. But satellite probably has more listeners. You're thinned out over two countries.
Yeah, right.
So you might know better than me, Ron. 92.3 goes back to playing rock. So that's what they're
When
doing.
did they go back to playing rock? I didn't even hear this.
A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And so right now they're just playing they're stunning. They're doing 10,000 songs in a row, and then in January they're going to hire a staff and all that stuff. But wow, this is now the third time that they've flipped back to rock. Why now would it work, right? Like, why now would people, if they weren't listening before, even when it was K-Rock and Howard was on, the word about the station was that everybody listened to Howard's show and then turned off for the rest of the day. So, maybe New York just doesn't listen to rock radio.
Yeah.
I like that it's on.
Well, I mean, the radio that they're playing is like early 90s. You know what I mean? Like, the thing that you want is to have. When I played that kind of radio, you were playing to people like, these are new songs.
Right, it was actually contemporary music.
Yeah, you're like, oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
This is classic rock almost.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you're looking at 25 years ago, that seems like classic to me.
Yeah, like Nirvana is almost classic rock at one point.
Oh, I think
Nirvana is definitely classic rock.
I think they're classic rock now.
Yeah, it's funny when you turn on the station, it's like every third song is a Foo Fighters song. Because what other rock bands are there? Right?
And that is true.
Like what other?
I guess so.
If you don't want to go back all that far.
Well, I'm a big Imagine Dragons fan. Whatever that is.
That's the other thing. It's like every third song is a Foo Fighters song, and then anything that's contemporary, they play it on Z100 anyway.
Right.
It's pop. It's all pop anyway.
Yeah.
But the obsession with being like that thing, Fallon is fighting it out with Kimmel, who's fucking behind Colbert, and it's like maybe it means a lot for advertising, but you're really not talking. The difference now between number one and number two, you're not talking to that many different people. It doesn't really fucking matter. People aren't just going to buy Pepsi because he's got 200,000 more on a Thursday. Stop it.
There's so much ego involved, though.
Oh, yeah, a lot of it is ego.
And by the way, there isn't like one guest that you could get that suddenly Jimmy Kimmel would be bigger than that night. You know what I mean? Like, there isn't somebody that you
Kim
could
Jong-un.
Okay.
That would be a big one.
great.
I'd get him in a second.
That would be great.
I'd book him.
If I was him, I wouldn't do Colbert.
No, not at all. Well, no, Colbert doesn't like Trump, so he probably doesn't like Kim Jong-un. Fallon would be fun with him. He'd have fun with Jimmy Fallon.
Muss up his hair.
Hey, look, we're going to throw eggs at the family of a dissident.
Did you see when Ben Affleck did Colbert like a couple weeks ago?
He must have been good, though.
And he's sitting down and he says to Affleck, so you were Harvey Weinstein got you started and all those sexual things. Ben Affleck's just like trying to sell a fucking Batman movie, right? He's like,
what did he say?
He's like, hey, I thought this was a comedy show. Crickets from the audience. It's just laying there dead.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
He said, hey, I thought this was a comedy show?
Yeah.
You wouldn't?
Yeah. And then, he went into something, and then he goes, after that, he goes, well, you were accused of sexual assault stuff, too. And he goes into that. So TMZ shows a picture of Ben Affleck leaving that show, and there's just fucking hives all over his face. He's just fucking breaking out in hives.
Good for Colbert. Fuck, man, he's great.
If you're Affleck, like,
look
what?
at his face.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But what did he think was going to happen? Like
you don't expect that from late night TV.
But
I wouldn't.
Never. Affleck and Tarantino are probably the two people most closely associated with Harvey Weinstein, right?
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
So like, if you're doing interviews, an interviewer, maybe not Fallon, but an actual person who interviews people has got to address Weinstein.
Well, look, here's the other side of it. If you're fucking a publicist, are you sending anybody to Colbert now?
If he's number one, it's hard not to. As a publicist, they say, get me on Colbert. The only ones you won't get might be guys who are afraid of this, but the majority of them are like, get me on. I'm fine.
Yeah, because Fallon's lost a lot of credibility.
It's really weird how people look at it. It's because it's childlike. Like, oh, look, Denzel and this guy, they're throwing things into a cup. And people are like, oh, fucking stop it. He's firing fucking weapons at Japan.
Dude,
What are you doing?
But these are frisbee pizzas. It's like a pizza. But you're gonna throw it like a frisbee.
though.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're edible. They are edible.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Why don't they just do tickle fights? I'd fucking watch that shit. For a while.
Absolutely.
Well, here's
Between
the problem.
Stephen Hawking's and anyone.
They do tickle fights, and it would become a YouTube phenomenon, and within 3 weeks, it would be optioned for its own separate series.
Yes,
You know what I
that's
mean?
how
Like
quickly they
tickle
do it.
fights on TBS.
Yeah, that is so fucking true.
It's weird that like bits now on those late night shows, like I feel like they're not even doing bits for the show. It's really just to be like, we need to come up with something so that I can be the producer on another
thing.
on
We get
another
a good
show.
video, and then people can see the video on YouTube. It'll get 8 million views, and then we can make it a show.
It's like when Happy Days had Mork on.
Yeah.
Was that for a spin-off? We talked about that the other day.
Yeah, they said they wanted to do the Mork show, and it was the same producer, Gary
Marshall.
Gary Marshall. So he said, let's just put him on.
Get those Happy Days eyes.
Let's put him on with Fonzie. Have Fonzie do that thing, eh?
That wasn't the original way they were going to do it, though. They were originally going to have Pan Dauber, who had played Mindy. She was actually going to be on, and Richie and Fonzie were going to let her H her, and pull a train on her.
Oh, Mork.
Yeah, and she didn't like it.
Yeah, they turned. I think Corden's got 2 shows now, right? He's got
his dumb carpool karaoke that he got Michelle Obama. It's a pretty look. It's
that's
unique.
that's on Apple Music as a TV show now.
Yeah, thank God.
And then he's got Celebrity Rap Battle on TBS.
Yeah.
And then Fallon's only got the one. He's got the Lip Sync Battle.
That's still on though.
Lip Sync Battle's still on.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Is that from his show?
Yeah.
I love to see celebrities duking it out good-naturedly.
Yeah.
Well, they hug at the end, and that's why
it's important.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to see him do Celebrity Book Club.
Yeah, what did you read?
Yeah. Sam Roberts is here to talk about Bischoff on Bischoff, how I turned the NWA into an empire as the WCW.
Dude, I would read that book multiple times over.
Bischoff has put out a book.
Controversy creates cash. I was about to say, Ron, while I understand it's a joke, factually, it's inaccurate.
Hey, who gets Matt Lauer's job now?
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the theory...
I got my point right here.
Who's your pick?
Hold on.
You think they're just going to hand it to her?
Why not? There's only 2 things you could do now. It's like you got to just put women in that show, or hey, we don't hire women. We're not bringing women in here because.
So it's either men or women.
Yeah,
it's not both.
It's going to look like St. James High School in Chester, Pennsylvania. It's just going to be guys with thin ties walking around punching each other in the thighs. You got to separate like a fucking Irish bar. You can't trust.
Well, what if they put all the women on the Megyn Kelly hour? Because that's a whole separate thing.
Does she get it?
No, because Megyn Kelly, first of all, she's a disaster. And
Is she a disaster?
Total disaster.
I don't like seeing her do fun interviews. She did an interview with somebody. It was a fun interview. I was like, I was Ed Sheeran. I'm like, I don't want to see this shit.
But it just goes to show that she never was real to begin with.
It's all fake.
It's all fucking fake.
I think she was good at what she did. Like in her place, she was really good. It's like going from satellite to terrestrial.
She was good, but she didn't give a shit what she was saying at all. She didn't believe any of those things.
Right.
Let me tell you, a good broadcaster, you could take fucking Hannity, put him on MSNBC, say do the liberal thing, we'll pay you twice as much. He'd kill.
Right.
He would fucking kill because he's a good broadcaster. But the broadcasters always, that makes you think, do they ever mean it?
Right.
Ever.
Does any of them have which ones have conviction? That's a good point. Which ones are actually saying what they really think?
I mean, if Megyn Kelly really wanted to do what she was doing, they could have easily given her the Lester Holt gig.
Well, maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean? Do an actual news show instead of being like, hey, we got the pogo jumpers from Vegas here today.
Her and Chelsea Handler had the polar opposite problems. Chelsea Handler was sick and tired of doing pop culture and celebrity shit, and she wanted to talk about things she believed. And Megyn Kelly just got sick and tired of being the the fucking woman at Fox that would grill you and wanted to do more pop culture and innocent or fun shit. Neither one of them realized how great they were at what they did, and they should have just both done what they did.
Stay in your lane, kid.
Yeah.
Stay in your
There's nothing wrong with that lane.
Yeah.
It's a great lane to be in.
And when you're good at
the fact
something.
I just said that I should be fired. It's a great lane to be in. Fucking boring cunt. Shut up.
But when you're good at something, like when you realize, like, oh, I'm actually really good at this. I'm arguably the best at this. You should just keep doing that thing.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, that's how I feel when I dance.
What?
But I think people get bored. You know,
Yeah.
you're like, I got one life. What do I want to do?
I'm trying to live my best life, Ron.
You know that building a show is the only fun you can have in
Yeah.
this business. Maintaining a show sucks.
Yeah.
That's when you start to pick at each other and like.
That's a good point.
But building a show, you take a couple months to put it together. Everybody's talking. What if we have these elements?
Right.
Are you a difficult guy or a simple guy to please? Because you always seem like you want things a certain way. You're great at what you do. Do you think you're an easy or a difficult guy?
I would probably say, in today's term, always have been difficult. But I'm like old school professional show. Like when we started in Florida, we used to physically throw shit at people that fucked up, and you know what I mean, like we were crazy and if a guest fucking stood us up, we fucking went after them. Let's fight them, you know. So because again, you were going for this thing, so I always have it in the back of my mind, like you want to do a good show, you want to do a fucking really good show.
It's weird that like the thing now is like, no, just doing a show is fine. Doesn't need to be good. Like you don't need to do anything. Like who cares? Relax, Ron. Like just take it easy. And you're like, the reason that people like the show is because we do a good thing here.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell sometimes when it's good, when it's not, and then people are like, that sucked, and you're like, oh, all right.
I've never thought any show I did was particularly good. Like I've never had that experience, like leaving going, that was the show.
Yeah,
Put it in the
nailed it.
fucking vault.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like right when you're done with the show? Like, all right, we're done. Got to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I normally go into, you know, all right, what do we got coming up? But I very rarely have thought to myself, fantastic, my man. You're the fucking dude.
Whenever I'll always like have like I'll almost immediately after the show remember one thing that I could have done differently, and the whole day's ruined after
I remember one thing he could have done differently too.
What's that?
Nothing in particular. A lot of times I'll call him up.
Sam, you know what happened.
Here's what happens after the show. A lot of times while I'm still in the elevator, I'll be like, Sam, great fucking job today. We killed it, buddy.
Those phone calls always help so much because they're so and they're real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just real.
It's genuine.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually do that to people in the halls all the time here. I'll be like, you fucking lighten it up. And they're like, thank you. Like I'm listening to some other fucking serious show. I'm like, you guys have been on fire. And
it makes their day, right?
You know what? It's just happening is the phones are going good. You know.
You guys are lighting it up.
I fucking work at the Truckers channel or whatever it is.
Sometimes you got to listen to the criticism, though. You know, our fine own Chip got some criticism on the YouTube comment. Some of it was right. It's got to be a little more structured and took some advice yesterday from the fucking
on
last night we taped. It was fucking one of the best ones we've done. I think. Now they'll hate it.
What was the Chip show that they weren't happy with?
They're just like, it's too loose. Since Lauren left, they're like, a little too. A couple people said that. What's that?
Babe?
Yeah, babe. But they're like, it's a little too, like, you need some kind of, and maybe they were right. So
I guess because when Lauren was there was a narrative structure.
Right.
That was this through line so that even though the show was a wreck, there was still this one connecting thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But there was a couple of comments that made sense. So I talked to Kevin Undergaro, who's really a fucking smart guy.
He's a genius.
Helped me out yesterday with a guest. And it was really great. But sometimes you got to listen when they say something is off. They're not always wrong.
No, but who are you using for sexual tension now, Anthony?
That's always been that way. Like, will he drink and be able to? Will he lose his erection?
That's just Jim.
But yeah, that's just me with my fucking myself.
By the way, how funny is it to watch Anthony now have a co-host that's erecting late all the time,
Dude,
and watch Anthony have to deal with it?
Yeah, I know. That was pointed out by someone yesterday.
I actually said to him, I did a show 2 days ago. I go, this would be like me after Fez left, becoming the gay guy. You know what I mean? Just like. Well, I'll move over into that chair. But I did their show 2 days ago, and
would be great if you were doing a show with Gail and you just started crying halfway through.
It's not good. It's not easy for me.
Yeah, just yelling at Gail about not giving you any slack.
Artie was 40 minutes late for a show that starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, but a lot of times trains are late.
Yeah. He takes a train. But then he came in and crushed.
So when we were doing the Thanksgiving show, was there anywhere, because we did the Thanksgiving show and we did the Newlywed Game, and Artie was there backstage, and then all 4 couples got on stage, and Artie was gone. He wasn't in the building anymore, and he disappeared until like the first round actually started. And we made a bunch of jokes about it. But was there any concern?
No. I mean, that's Artie. Artie is Artie.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is what I have always done in my interviews is like, that's who they are. This is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to wrangle. But Artie, our producers and our interns were running around Times Square looking for him. And Connor just saw his, you know, how he wears his hat big?
Yeah.
He just sees it over a crowd of people.
In Times Square.
You went out and found him in Times
Square. Yeah, they went out and found him. And people were texting him. Deb was talking with his manager and a couple other people. And they're like, he's there, you know. But the funny thing is, Artie, there's nothing in that Times Square for you now, man.
Right, it's over.
The Times Square you could go around looking at is gone.
Yeah.
But then he came back, and that gave a chance for Bobby to come running out as
How
Artie.
funny was
That was
Bobby?
funny.
Bobby's fucking so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
All the time.
He is a
Yes.
funny guy, man.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the fucking time. So he came out and did that, and the place was going crazy, and it gave us everybody had Artie jokes.
He
which
came
was
out
good.
drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Bobby,
And
I mean, acting drunk.
Yeah.
then when Artie did come back, he was hilarious, and then took his glass and just dropped it in the middle, thinking that there was a table in front.
Oh, is that why he did that? Oh.
And then on the way out, he set his microphone down in the puddle.
You caught him on that.
Yeah.
You caught him on that one.
That was a really fun show. But it is kind of scary to watch. It's like, come on, man, what are you doing, Artie? You got a great gig. You're going to be, you know, just enjoy it. You're working with a comic genius. You're a comic genius. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, but you know, he knows more about that advice than you do.
I know.
I do. You know what I mean? He has more. People are like, "Are you worried about Artie?" I go, "Yeah, everybody is." You know what I mean? But at the same time, he is Artie. You know what I mean? And whenever it grips for him, it grips for him. He's fucking hysterical, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, he
He's
is.
so funny.
So after that Thanksgiving show, you don't have this sort of like sense of accomplishment, like holy shit, we just pulled off a great.
Oh, no,
like,
no,
there were all these moving elements.
You must have felt great about that.
No, there was relief. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we could have. But I actually had a better show in my fucking head, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, there was a couple things that not that any of the people in the show did.
Sure.
But there was a couple of things that I also wanted to add to that show that maybe we'll add next year. You know what I mean? And maybe we'll add it next year. But I think that's where you get with it, you know?
Yeah.
It was really solid. I saw nothing that you should have done differently.
Well, you guys coming back next year? Can we count on you? We'll think of a new idea
I'm
to do with it. Yeah. You are so busy right now.
I'm really busy, man.
You're
I'm-
like Joan. She would have that fucking book, look ahead 8 months.
Yeah,
Like a
snow. I got snow.
Why is there an empty spot here? You're fired.
It is funny to hear that even she had a shit fucking calendar sometimes. You're like, all right, it's not.
She only wanted to when she died. When Joan Rivers died, and I heard she had $150 million, I was shocked because she acted like
There was nothing.
I got to get a gig.
Yeah.
150 million. Good for her.
Yeah, little empty boxes on her calendar would panic her. You watched that documentary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had her in a couple of times, and she talked about those things. I just thought she was fucking tremendous.
Yeah.
And that last book that she wrote, the thing that she was plugging, was just brutal. Brutal on everybody. She was the funniest, man.
She was
so
the
great.
funniest fucking person and so underrated. Like, she was a fucking machine as a comic.
A machine.
She would have an amazing take on all the sex assault stuff that's happening right now in Hollywood, I think.
Yes, she would come out and just be brutal about it.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, I've been waiting for someone. Yeah, she would have been funny.
We should probably take a break.
I don't disagree. I've already eaten my eggs.
When we
What
come
an
back, I'm going to
announcement.
have those Big A. The
We have them.
Oh, great.
Travis Dog has them.
Great. I want to hear
I
this.
said we'll be right back.
We're promoting.
Dick.
Ron, what are you promoting besides the brilliant Thanksgiving special you put together?
Nothing. Something I was going to do, which was about getting this billboard for Patrice, has they've decided not to do it. There was going to be.
They're not doing the mural?
Yeah, there was going to be a giant mural for Patrice. I saw the idea. Big J was going to be part of it. Voss and Bonnie.
Who was just in here like on Monday?
Voss.
Voss was
Yeah.
just talking about that on Monday.
Voss is wrong. No, at the time, and Monday it was happening. I was going to host that show, and they pulled the plug on it. And because of some, I don't know, some...
Was it money?
No, disagreement in the family of what should happen or what shouldn't happen. I don't know all the details.
Let's just get Banksy to paint a picture of Patrice on a building.
Travis is saying that today's the anniversary of his death. I guess you're right. I never remember that.
6 years.
Wow. 2011, that's right. I never remember that. I know I was texting with Maureen Tarrant. I'm doing the benefit. I had just been busy and distracted, and I'm going to do it. I always want to make sure I'm welcome to do it because I've done it 5 years in a row with people. But yeah, it's in February. City Center tickets available now. And then some people go, well, how much do we have to? You don't have to give anything. You're coming to a comedy show.
Right.
What we do with the money is our business. We're giving it to his family. Yeah. You're not giving his family anything. You're coming to a comedy show.
Yeah, it's the same ticket price you would have paid
yes.
for. It's like, yeah, it'll be one of the best comedy shows of the year.
It's always a great show.
It's amazing.
So yeah, there's that in February. I'm doing Long Island. I have who cares? I'm doing Philadelphia Thursday. I have to plug.
Yeah.
Montclair Saturday, Bethlehem Friday. If you want to come to the shows, the Fillmore is tomorrow night.
Great.
I won't be here Friday.
Boo. We'll probably have, I don't know. I got to book somebody.
Yeah, get somebody good.
Get Mankind.
No, I'm going to see what Mankind's doing. I'm going to see if we can get Dude Love, actually.
Would you do it with Mankind if you could? If The Undertaker wanted to host you that day, would you let him?
I would let The Undertaker just host it. Whatever he wanted to do. Whatever you want to do, Undertaker.
Choke slam you?
If that's what he wanted to do, then that's what we would do.
Chief J Strongbow, underrated or no?
No. There's not enough rating for Chief J Strongbow.
How great was he?
I mean,
that's right. That's right, coming off the rope. Oh my God, it was so bad.
He was Italian, by the way.
I know he was. I know he's Laverne DeFazio's father.
Right. I used to call him Pocahontas.
Oh, jeez.
That was a good clip.
Yeah.
The stunned silence from the men he was saying it to. Don't let that.
But this is the thing. He was saying that a woman who is proclaiming Native American heritage is Pocahontas.
Absolutely.
And then he went to the real Native Americans and says, "I like you guys. You guys are special."
Yeah.
So I don't see why it's being
so great.
That's like when I tease somebody by calling him Satchmo. You know what I mean? Slimy white over here. Look at him with his hair.
All right, we'll come back shortly with Ronnie B and Sam. Troy,
you don't have to announce everybody.
No,
it's just like the show will be back.
I'm trying to. Ron doesn't see me do the buttons yet. I'm trying to show him I do the buttons well.
Yeah,
you don't do the buttons well.
All right, I'll be right back.
Stay there. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back after this.
Hey, it's your old pal, Dr. Steve. Join my wacky band of medical misfits and me each week for Weird Medicine, the first and still only uncensored medical show in the history of broadcast radio. Every week, we answer your questions about toe jam, male enhancement, itchy body parts, smelly body parts, and every disease and diagnosis you can imagine. So download episodes of Weird Medicine on demand with the SiriusXM app. Fluid.
When hip-hop took over the streets, he was there. When it took over the world, he was there too.
Represent Queens, she was raised out in Brooklyn.
Now he's here.
The OGs, the trendsetters, all that. I'm LL Cool J, the GOAT in this classic hip-hop family.
Get ready for a classic hip-hop channel built by a true hip-hop legend.
Yo, respect the architects.
Right, I'm on the mic with the help of the bell. LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
Classic hip-hop 24/7.
Coming exclusively to SiriusXM soon.
Fire the stockbroker and hire yourself. I'm Larry Levin, and I've been on the trading floor for 23 years. I was one of the biggest traders in the S&P pit. I'm also the president of Trading Advantage, the leading educational firm teaching people how to become professional day traders. Now, for a limited time, I'm offering one of the trading techniques I use to make $1.9 million for free. Get started right now by calling 800-288-0092. Leave your email address on my voicemail, and I'll email you my free trading technique and my daily insider market report at no cost to you. This is the very information I use to build my fortune.
I was getting ready to retire. I still needed to make extra income, but I didn't want to work for anyone else. Because of Larry and his excellent instructors, I could trade successfully for myself, and I'll never have to work for someone else again.
Fire the stockbroker and hire the most dependable person you know, you. Again, call in the next 90 minutes and leave your email address on my voicemail. Call 800-288-0092. That's 800-288-0092. Get started right now by calling 800-288-0092.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely. Time to start the day.
Are you both lacking in the get up and get going department?
Come on, you're very different people. Did you really think a traditional mattress would cut it for a dynamic duo like you?
And we're not talking about us, a dynamic duo. Only a Sleep Number bed allows both of you to adjust to your ideal firmness, comfort, and support. That's your Sleep Number setting.
Plus, Sleep IQ technology tracks the quality of your sleep and tells you how to adjust your bed and your routines to sleep better.
Did one of you start going to the gym again? Maybe that time you make the bed a little softer. You lower your sleep number.
Research shows that people who use the Sleep IQ technology sleep better, and it won't break your budget.
In fact, J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number highest in customer satisfaction with mattresses for a second year in a row.
For information, go to jdpower.com. Sleep IQ technology is available in all Sleep Number beds starting under $1,100.
Only at one of the 550 Sleep Number stores nationwide. My Sleep Number 70.
Mine's 75. For your local store, visit sleepnumber.com. Know better sleep with Sleep Number and tell them Covino and Rich sent you.
I'm Trina Webster.
And I'm Dan Webster.
We're the founders of Z Quiet.
Let me be honest, I snored.
Crazy loud.
And I was forced to sleep on the couch most nights.
Dan tried everything, including surgery, to solve his snoring problem.
Nothing worked.
So we turned to experts and created a solution that's a total game changer. A mouthpiece called Z Quiet.
One that gently opens the airway where the snoring happens. In fact, it's based on the same technology as treatments costing thousands of dollars.
It allows natural jaw movement so you can talk, breathe normally, and best of all, sleep comfortably without making a sound.
And what's really cool is that it couldn't be easier. Just pop it in before you go to sleep.
Over 1 million men and women have kicked snoring out of bed thanks to Z Quiet, and you can too.
With Z Quiet.
Z Quiet fits both men and women. Try it risk-free for 30 days for just $9.95. Go to getzquiet.com or text EASY to 91011. Go to getzquiet.com or text EASY to 91011.
Message and data rates may apply. A fast, easy way to great deals on travel. All yours on One Travel. Convenience is key from our quick download mobile app to great airline, hotel, car rental, and vacation deals at your fingertips instantly. Join the One Travel Rewards program and earn points to use on future One Travel purchases. Use our app to book and double your points. Book a hotel and earn triple points. Go to onetravel.com or call 888-898-2471.
My recommendation is that
are not playing pricing singer, or just go to I Hate.
I just deadpanned it. Give me his
Monday through Wednesday. So, and I saw Anthony last night.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Right now.
Oh, was I enjoying Anthony's Twitter feed? I hadn't seen it yesterday, but it was pointed out to me. And I saw Anthony last night. I
didn't get it.
The Chip podcast last night, and it was really, really fun. And he wants to come back in very soon. And I think I'm going to do his show next week. We had a scheduling conflict this week, so I've only been in town Monday through Wednesday, so it's been a little bit difficult.
It's exciting.
Not really.
You know,
but Anthony does want to come back.
Hype it up a little bit, yeah.
At the big Thanksgiving show, and I was telling people this not too long ago, my favorite part of the whole night is that Chip gave me his own intro to read.
Oh, yes.
I just deadpanned it to the crowd, which was kind of, it was like a throwback to the old Tenacious D videos. But just to see it dawning on people that Chip was coming up, that was fucking great.
That was very fun. And then just to do the joke, I watched the moment where Chip dropped the mic. It just happens.
Well, you want to, while we're talking about it, before we move on, you want to hear these big A insult jokes?
I would like to. Yes,
I would love to. Which ones do you have, Travis?
I have yours.
Well,
Jim's.
I didn't know Big A took a shot at me.
All right, so you got that from the Thanksgiving show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just you could probably just do it as bringing him up.
Yeah, I have your intro as well.
Yeah, and just let it roll in if you want to stop it.
But taking shots.
He roasts people. You know, Big A said to me, "I only roast the ones I love."
Oh, he said that?
Oh,
He
good
did
for
say
him.
that.
He understands the sentiment.
And
Sure.
He'll tell you something else, and this might even help you with your stand-up. He works with cards. Jimmy, if you just had some, small cards, you'd be able to keep the act together. You're not sitting there memorizing them.
I do panic.
Yeah. You forget your punchlines, your setups, like
small cards.
You get a little index card.
Yeah, little index cards. You're going through it.
Sure, helps.
Yeah. I mean, there's no teacher here. We're not taking tests,
Because
right?
a lot of times, Jimmy, you're great, but you forgot a joke.
I
or
forget
two.
my place.
Yeah.
I rely on keywords, whereas what he does, he allows the energy of the moment to carry him through.
Right.
And then there's no need to worry about what you're going to say next. right there on the card.
There's another card.
Yeah.
For the next joke.
All right, so let's take.
So these are all cut up as separate clips.
This is at any way you want to do it. This is Big A at Thanksgiving show.
There's still somebody out there, ladies and gentlemen, ready to walk that line. It's Big A, the insult comic. Big A! Big A, Big A, Big A, Big A. Big A, Big A.
I love him.
Big A.
Listen to him. It really sounds like a soccer game now.
it does.
It really does.
Well, he's going on a little while.
Wow. I swear to God, it sounds like the advice I give myself in the mirror every morning.
So that's his
See, Jim Norton is here.
Oh, yes.
Everyone knows Jimmy likes chicks with dicks. So why is he doing a morning show with a dude with a pussy?
Oh, I caught that one. Oh, man.
Oh, you want to play?
That's okay. I mean, even when it's headed in your direction, sometimes you just got to tip the hat to the.
Absolutely. You can't be the hypersensitive cunt that gets offended while everybody else is laughing.
All right, so we started with joke 2.
I feel like there's some
Let's go
misdirected
back to
energy
joke
in the
1.
room.
That was the shot at me.
The shot at you? Okay.
Yeah.
I see Ron Bennington is here. Ron used to do his show with a known homosexual.
That's true, Big A.
Now he does a show with his daughter. Nothing much has changed. Except now, Ron doesn't get to blow his phone.
I love the pacing is where it really lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also
That's awesome.
The thing that's great about Big A is you're not sure if he's going to use the clinical term or if it's going to be a slur. When he goes homo, you're like, you can't say that. Sexual. Oh,
Looking at the card, that is funny, Ron. God damn it.
Right, and he'll go off the cards. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
they're
good.
working with cards. This is him with Anthony.
I see Anthony Cormier is here.
Come here.
Uh-oh.
I see.
What does Anthony Cormier and Mrs. Ron Howard have in common?
What's that, Big A?
They both got fucked by Opie.
Nailed it again. Nailed it again.
He's strong.
Fearless, too.
Yeah. Well, he's got the crowd on his side.
He does.
You know?
Yeah, and the cards help.
The cards help.
It's all
Jimmy,
about the
please.
cards. We call them confidence cards.
I understand.
Yeah, they're very, very important. He really did kill. They love him.
Yes, they love him.
Oh, there's another one.
Please.
Okay, I'd love to hear it.
I see Hard Rock Johnny is here.
I see.
The Hard Rock is such a great place. To take a shit.
Sometimes just short. Sometimes just short is better.
Yeah.
I love that he wouldn't drop it like 4 times in a row. I see.
Yeah, I see so-and-so's here.
Like, just genius. I just love it.
Did they send? I don't know whether you guys even want to keep doing this.
Sure.
But this is him at the stand. Did you get that? Check with Chris Stanley. He was supposed to send it to you.
Yeah, it was because I'd be happy to hear more Big A insult stuff.
Big A is a true delight.
Yeah, he is, and he's just so insulting.
He is,
you know?
and it hurts, but it also helps.
But I was thinking this. I think I'd feel bad if he didn't pick on me and he did everybody else. I'd feel left out.
Yes.
Right. You know?
You're right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to know that someone likes you.
Right.
And anyone who understands humor knows that being made fun of is good.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Although, unless you're Q-Tip and you're mad at the Grammy Awards.
Oh.
See that?
Yeah.
Have you been? Did you?
I know
read about
Jay-Z got 8 nominations. I didn't give a turkey.
that? Whoa, Jim! I know we're trying to be controversial and edgy
I don't give
here,
a turkey.
but I mean this is too much. They announced the. He doesn't give a turkey. What can I tell
steal
you?
that. It's going to be my new thing.
But who gives the turkey? That's from Smokey the Bandit. When Snowman and Bandit, hold on.
But they did. They announced the Grammy nominations.
Yep.
And a couple people are upset about it. Ed Sheeran fans got upset.
I don't blame them
because this was the first year in 19 years that no white man has been nominated for Album of the Year.
Really?
Which is probably just a coincidence. They probably didn't do that politically.
I don't know, Sam. You got believing.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Oh yes,
Sam.
literal.
Grammy's
People
so
are literal.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but it made Ed Sheeran fans upset.
Sure.
Because they felt like his album should have been nominated.
And he's being victimized by the Times.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
His fans give a turkey.
They do.
They give a turkey.
They do. And then Q-Tip was super pissed. He put out a video because, Q-Tip's in A Tribe Called Quest. Mm-hmm. And Phife Dog died this year, right?
Yeah, it's terrible.
And so this is the last Tribe Called Quest album. He performed last year at the Grammys, and it really seems like it was one of those things where there was an understanding, like, I don't want to perform, but I will perform if
to get the Grammy.
And then they didn't nominate him for. He's not even asking for Album of the Year. He's asking for Best Rap Album.
Yeah,
and they didn't nominate.
Not even nominated for that.
They didn't nominate
Is it
Tribe
good?
for Best Rap Album.
But they're fucking 50.
It's not
You know what
great.
I mean? Like,
so is Jay-Z.
It's a young man's game.
I'm 40 or 50.
Yeah.
What happens? You get better with age.
Do you?
That is
No,
true.
you don't.
You don't.
No, you don't. You don't get better with age.
You don't?
No.
You're not doing the best work of your life?
In some things, I am.
Radio?
No.
Oh, shit.
Jimmy, you're 50 years young.
I had a boy, Ron. That's what I say to
that's
myself.
the way you got to look at it.
Absolutely. I'm still ordering a chin-up bar.
Jay-Z got nominated for Album of the Year and Rap Album of the Year.
He's saying it wasn't good enough, though. Maybe the album just wasn't good enough. Troy didn't like it.
I love Old Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
They're one of the greatest of all times, and this album is pretty weak.
I will agree with you because I saw them on SNL and I thought, oh, this is beneath them.
Yeah.
Because they were they were the sound of New York in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, that was they were the sound.
What was the big song? I mean, I remember
They
this
let
stuff.
everybody know that we could kick it.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Yes, how would it go? I
No,
forget.
what?
How would it go?
Yes, we can was Obama. Fucking, that was 8 great years.
Oh, I'm thinking of In My Can. Okay.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can
let me
kick
see.
it?
I'm thinking so.
Yeah, this absolutely was the sound of 90s New York hip-hop.
Yeah.
And it's still, it still holds
me
up.
and my friends used to listen to us when we were out tagging trains. We'd just be
Is that right?
down, yeah.
Because you get the tags up way high,
Yeah,
right?
I get them up high.
That's
you know
so
what I mean?
cool. That's so cool.
My tag was always Ron was here.
Oh,
And,
man.
Kind of getting well known for it.
Wow, yeah.
That's right.
Hey, are you Ron was here?
Yeah, that's me. Ron was here.
Yep. Yeah.
So this was
He
like,
sounds a little bit like Rakim when he raps.
in that cadence, like that.
Oh, yeah, he just has a Rakim voice.
Yeah, I mean, look.
What was the big song by them? This was not their biggest song.
This was
What was that Apple?
Word tour?
What?
This was one of their biggest songs.
But there was one that was bigger.
Well, this was huge, but
I can't remember that.
Benita Applebaum or some fucking shit.
Was
like
that them?
Yeah.
Benita Applebaum. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
I didn't realize it was them.
This one's pretty big, too.
Let's get zip into the mid.
It does kind. Yeah, this was huge.
Yeah.
There is something about complaining about not getting nominated for a Grammy on social media that makes me think that you probably shouldn't have been nominated for a Grammy. Like when you post a video like, hey, where's my award? It's almost like, yeah, you probably probably wasn't for
They're
you.
just not relevant in today's hip hop. I'm sorry. They deserve their place in hip hop history, but not
Although
today.
I will say, I at least be honest about the fact that the awards mean something to people.
Right.
Like if you say like, yeah, man, we really wanted that, and we feel like a Grammy does mean something. You know, you don't want to say that these awards mean nothing, and then when you're not offered one, be angry about it. Just admit that it means something, and then be angry about it. But it means album sales.
Well, are you up for a Grammy for Best Comedy Album?
I am.
I'm voting for you.
It means a lot to me. Absolutely.
I'm voting for you.
That's in the bag.
I wouldn't even be nominated if there was a category for best comedy specials with De Niro in the opening. I wouldn't be nominated.
Well, you didn't put your special out as audio, right? You didn't put out a CD, did you?
I don't know.
So then, yeah, I mean, that's the only reason you weren't nominated. You didn't put out an audio.
I don't think Jerry did either, did he? With that fucking.
Was he nominated?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
For the Netflix thing?
Yeah.
That's good. 40-year-old jokes. That's good.
The jokes I wrote in middle school, which was great.
It was a good special.
Yeah. His principal was fat. I mean, I was a fat guy.
That's cool. It's really cool. I'm glad the Grammys just jumped in on that. That's good stuff.
Well, it's on merit. It's not on name.
Oh.
They're not just trying to get Jerry Seinfeld to show up to their ceremony.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
No. No, it's based
okay,
on...
cool. It's a Grammy performance. You take stuff from 1978. Do good stuff.
It's freshened up.
Yeah, absolutely terrific stuff.
Yeah, it's freshened up.
We used to go around the corner to the good diner. This is where we stay afterwards.
Travis has what we were looking for with Big A before.
Oh, good.
Was Big A nominated?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Roast Master of the Year.
Yeah, if I'm Jeff Ross at the moment,
yeah,
I'm sweating harder than Matt Lauer, I guess.
That's good.
The best part of that was watching you Wile E. Coyote off the cliff with a reference.
I got it. I feel
watching those legs spin.
Matt Lauer on steroids. Am I right?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm like Matt Lauer on crack, ladies and gentlemen. Try the veal. Even that reference. Even Try the Veal is no good.
It isn't, right?
No, because no one serves veal in a comedy club. Fucking asshole. Hope you get shot in the throat like Salazzo.
I'm always like this. Is there veal? Because I'll have some.
Try the veal. The best in the city.
All right, this is Big A, the insult comic.
I have two. I have one of Anthony and one of Eastside Dave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see Anthony Cumia is here tonight. Why does Anthony like salt and not pepper?
Why is that, Big A?
Because pepper is black.
Big A!
Big A!
Big A, Big A, Big A, Big A.
That's Eastside Dave who we done with the Big A.
Hey,
Chant.
Yeah.
He's not around.
No, we don't.
How many people did you do shows with?
I did Dave, Than, obviously did O&A, I did the after show, did the pre-show.
This is starting to feel like we're not going to see Norton again.
Yeah, did the solo show.
All his people actually disappear.
And that's true. The entire staff of the
really
solo
do.
show doesn't work here anymore.
They're gone.
What happened to Than?
He quit.
Yeah, he quit and works in video games. He quit, but then he was so pissed, man. He quit, and then after he quit, I think he still wanted to do Than. Well, I definitely still wanted to do Than and Sam, but like he wasn't around. And Dave was like, "Hey, we should do a show," and I was like, "Yeah, let's definitely do a show." And like I started having a good time doing that. And Than wanted to come back every like 6 months and do a Than and Sam show. He's like, "What the fuck, man? I thought this was the future." And I was like, "What? I thought this was a hobby."
Yeah, it's funny. I see him like once every year or so, once every 2 years. But I remember trying to talk him out of quitting. It was on like West Thursday. I remember we were talking. I'm like, dude, he's a comic you can plug. But he was married. He wanted to have kids. He just wanted to go in that direction. Yeah. It was a decision. It wasn't like he got forced out.
No, absolutely not.
We all like that.
Yeah, and he still works in video games, doing like
playing them.
Yeah, he was actually
playing video games.
Testing them for Rockstar.
For a while, he was doing the stop motion thing. So like when there are commercials or YouTube videos or whatever with like, oh, look at this cool shit you can do in this game. That was Than playing the game.
Really?
Yeah, that was his job for a while.
Well, see, I ask him when they're bringing asteroids back. I'd love to,
You think that's your game?
I'd love to get back into it.
Dude, I like the old console, though. I need the old standing up console, the old machines, the arcade machines.
You're not good with the systems?
No.
With the PlayStation?
Even though you were one of the best, right, when you were younger?
I was good. Yeah, I mean, these guys were a lot better, but 1981, I was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you were,
Look, paper.
What was your, I saw it. It was amazing, but
4.8 million. 4.8 million was my asteroids high score. But again, people killed it.
I think I went to 3,500 once on asteroids.
It could be tough.
Yeah.
It could be hyperspace could be tough, big risk.
I can't even hear these scores because, one of the best things that came out of the show that Dave and I did together was the relationship that we formed with Billy Mitchell,
right?
The king of the video game. So, I mean, when you talk high scores.
Were you aware of him in that time?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't care about that fucking nerd and his dumb tie. Fucking busy.
What about his
hanging
sauce?
out with my friends and
his wing sauce?
No, I didn't know about that.
Well, dude, there's that place. Where is it? New Hampshire, where they
Fun Spot?
Yeah, I stopped there before.
Me too.
Did you?
Yeah, it's fucking all the old games.
Yeah.
Is it crowded?
There.
No. Nobody.
It's as fucking dead as disco.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything works on tokens. You got to get the Fun Spot tokens. Yeah, I had a friend who got married, and I realized that Fun Spot was 10 minutes away. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to check this out. And you're right. It was just old games, no people.
Wow. So how do they stay open, or is it just for nostalgia, or is there somebody?
There's a meth lab in the basement, and keeps them going. Now I don't know anything about. I don't know how they keep it. I thought it was going to be like you, like, oh, I'm going to go there, and it's going to be really, because young kids will want to play these old games. No,
But why would they?
Really mobbed.
And it wasn't like it's not like retro. Like Barcade in New York is like they cash in on the retro appeal of these old video
never been
games.
there.
But like it was just old. Right, it was just like an old arcade. It wasn't. It didn't feel like, oh man, this is like when I was a kid, even though it actually was that. You know, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It didn't. It still smell. Oh, the new one is nice, or it feels kind of.
Barcade is nice.
See what happened? They also, by the way, this is how when they try to go back and grab stuff. Pornhub opened a pop-up store in Soho. It's like, you know, do you have to do it in Soho? A bunch of fucking rich ladies with their dogs looking at a naughty lotion. Oh, lotions and potions. Tee.
I think.
Show me a hole in the wall, you goose.
I think all they wanted to do was the publicity behind it for the website.
So Pornhub is a massive. They do 50, 60,000 hits a week.
Is that right?
Fuck yeah.
Could actually be a bit more than that. Yeah, because they're not going to get the press if they just open it in like a seedy area.
That's true.
They're not going to get the press. Like they had people like, oh, I can't believe that Pornhub is opening in this neighborhood.
I mean, even that. Look how clean and you know what I mean.
That's
exactly.
You want to see the deuce. You know what I mean. You want to see ugly, fat, toothless women screaming at you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they want to class up the brand.
They really do. They want a cleaner image.
Yeah, and just get the logo out there. That's all I want.
Do you have a grill at your house? Hibachi?
I have a shitty grill that I wouldn't really use. I mean, we got to get a real one.
Yeah.
Dude, do you think when I'm thinking of fucking in the spring, first warm day of spring, all the shows come together and go to your place and we just fucking grill up some steaks?
I love that.
Yeah.
Wait, now would you want to? You see, I can't be where I live. I can't have a gas grill,
right?
Because the cities are fucking
right.
So I'm not going to get. I have like a little Weber outdoor.
No,
I've never used.
I think by the end of the winter, I'm going to get a grill.
Do you want a gas grill?
I don't know.
No, you don't want gas.
No, I don't want gas.
You
I
wanna
want
go
charcoal.
Old school, yeah.
Old school.
Do you really want charcoal?
Probably.
They say it's good for you. Gets in the lungs and it just helps fortify the lungs.
Right.
But it's a small. They're only so big. They're not that big. Charcoal grills.
I have no idea what I would get. I'm not well versed in.
If
grilling.
you're gonna get a gas grill, just fucking cook it in your kitchen. What's the difference?
You think so?
Yes. Yes.
You'd get you prefer a charcoal grill?
Of course.
I get that one. 157. I can swing that.
I think this is just a smoker.
Oh fuck!
A smoking Wrangler grill.
You don't want that.
A smoking Wrangler. That's like everything I've ever been called in my life.
Dude, we could. How many people do you want? All the shows, all the comics. Who else?
That's like a lot so far. No, I was just thinking like 15,
I like that. All the
20.
shows, all the comics.
I love that.
Plus one.
All their families.
Yeah.
It's not a family thing, I don't think.
But it
Dude,
could
get
be.
a couple kegs. Let's fucking do this.
I don't know. We'll probably just maybe a BYOB situation.
Maybe we can have a giveaway.
I have.
No, I don't want to do that.
Fans, yes.
Dude, I have a fucking friend who's an angel dust dealer.
No, I don't.
can bring him up there. We all smoke angel dust.
I don't need any dust.
It's fucking so much fun. Though.
No, I know.
It's not
a dust.
It's not a relapse if you're doing it for the show.
Right.
I've heard good things. Yeah, no, but I don't want to. I don't want to do all that.
Did you ever do angel dust? I never did it.
No,
Constantly.
not. Oh,
you did.
When I was a kid, yeah.
Did you?
It's the worst fucking high, and we did it all the time.
What did it make you feel like?
It made you feel like you were paralyzed tripping is the best. Like you didn't have, your fucking mind was crazy, but then your body wouldn't do shit. Sometimes we would call people knickknacks because they would fall into this almost like they couldn't fucking move. And they were like your knickknack at your grandma's house. And we would think that was hilarious.
Why would you keep doing it? Just because that's the shit that you had?
Never turned down a drug or alcohol until I quit. Never once said no. I went back and tried to figure out, hey, was there a time that I went, no, I can't do that. I'm on my way to school or to a funeral. Never turned it down. So I was just like, this shit sucks, and I would still be doing it.
How old were you when you started?
14.
And then how old were you when you quit?
I quit in increments, so I can never have that one line. Like I would quit I would go, oh, here's the problem, this, and then start and abuse something new.
Wow. So
do you smoke pot or anything, or you do nothing?
Yeah, nothing. I honestly feel like I would love to smoke pot, but I feel like that would be like, you know what would really feel good after this weed? That's what I honestly think I would go to.
Yeah, it'd be a problem.
And I know that sounds pussy, but I can't do one.
Yeah, and you start to like you're feeling good. You just smoked weed, and now you can kind of give yourself permission.
I would say this. I don't even know if I ever thought at any time I felt really good. I just felt different, and that's what I was after. Just to feel different than I was feeling at that moment.
Because you wanted to feel different, or because you like the idea of like, whoa, I can just make myself feel different.
Don't know.
Right.
I know that you're supposed to know those things, but I was just like, I just did it. I really wish I could intellectualize it, but I can't. I just fucking did it.
Well, Ron, it's like I always say, sober, slow on booze, enjoy the road.
You know, you're right about that.
Wow, that's really great.
Thanks, Sam.
I'm doing so good now. I'm up to 1 week at a time. I'm not one of these one day at a time.
Absolutely.
7 days. 7 fucking days.
So you wake up in the morning and go,
Yeah.
I know I'm good for a week.
Yeah. I'm good. I'll take the glasses, just put it on, that's it. That's all.
I'm not doing it.
I'll do that in meetings. I'll act like it is. I'll act like I'll have an asprin, but I chop it all up and snort it.
Right.
Yeah, hey, it's good for you. It's aspirin.
Now go, what are you doing? You go, it's aspirin. I got you guys. I told you I'm good.
Or I bring cider in a shot glass and I gently spin it with ice in it and drink it slowly.
I do miss copping, though. There was something about going to get drugs. That was a very exciting feeling.
Because it was dangerous?
I don't know. I just felt like
part of the ritual.
This is exciting. This is going to be great. We're getting it.
Oh, and
it's coming. The guy's here. We're going to see the guy right now.
Is it like when you realize that I think I'm gonna have sex with this girl later tonight, but like that feeling of like, oh my god, I know where this is going. I know what's gonna happen after this.
It was like I'm gonna do coke with this girl later tonight. That's how I would feel.
Yeah, it was like I'm gonna have sex with this person.
Right.
Oh.
I'm gonna do coke off this girl's clit. That's how that kind of excitement.
Right. Okay. That
You never
clears it
did
up.
any.
No, I've never. No. I've never done any drugs. I never
licked a clit.
Never
I'm
drank.
gonna-
I have done that.
I'm gonna make a fucking promise to you, my friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna dose you.
Why would
you in here, and you will be dosed.
I wish
I'm
you
not
wouldn't.
gonna say when it's gonna happen.
Right, no.
Maybe at the barbecue.
That really
You know.
leaves me feeling paranoid and vulnerable.
What are you going
I
to
wish-
dose him with? Acid?
I don't know. It might be acid. It might be DMT. So you really fucking the spiritual drug for you.
That scene in Training Day always freaks me out. When he's
That
like,
was dust,
when
too.
he's like, yeah, just have some weed, and he thinks he's smoking weed, and then
Yeah.
Denzel just says, I know you like to get wet.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my God, it's in my system now. I can't undo this.
Dude, I've talked to a lot of people who said that's the real Denzel. Like, the Denzel in that movie is
I hope
the
so.
fucking guy that you
I
know.
hope so. He's so
Yeah.
fucking cool in that movie.
He's amazing, isn't he?
He's the best.
I didn't love that movie, but I love him.
What didn't you like? The unhappy ending?
You know, I don't remember the ending. But it was more like a Scarface gimme Oscar. It was like a fucking. He should have got it for Malcolm X.
Dude,
that fucking movie is unbelievable.
He should have gotten it for that. And he didn't even get nominated, I don't think.
He's unbelievable in that movie.
Yeah, he's great.
But there was
Hurricane, he was great in.
so much tension in that scene when he realizes that Denzel drove away and he's stuck in the house with the Mexican gang.
Man.
And then they start going like, hey, you ever get your shit pushed in? And I'm like, oh no.
They're going to push his shit.
They're going to push
Yeah.
his shit in. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah, did you scream yes at the television?
Ethan Hawke is in probably more classic movies than most fucking people. He's been in a lot of great movies.
He's got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, he was not, thank you, Charlie. He was nominated, but doing it. Here's what Denzel does better than anybody in movie history: slap a cup off the table.
Yeah.
No one slaps a cup. He did it in American Gangster when he's talking in the thing and he fucking slaps the coffee off.
Movie too, man.
love
He can
American
slap a cup of
Gangster.
coffee like nobody has ever slapped. It's incredible.
I love when
his
he
use
does
of his
that, like-
hands.
Oh yeah, that's good.
My man. Yeah, he was so good.
My
in that.
man.
Yeah, that might be that or actually my favorite things he ever did. He was so good.
I
in
love
that.
Malcolm X too. Yeah, American Gangster was good.
Glory when he had that
That's right.
one
You're right.
fucking tear running down his.
When he's getting whipped.
Yeah, and he just had one fucking tear.
He did
Yeah.
that next too when he met Elijah Muhammad.
That fuck. He's great, man.
Denzel's the fucking shit.
The Demi Moore tear. He can do that like when he was getting whipped and the quivering lip. It was
Yeah.
incredible.
You know what? Somebody else, I think it was somebody who had directed him, said that if he decides to not be recognized, he could just put on a hat, walk through Times Square, and he goes, and 1 second later, he'll just look up and decide to give a look, and the fucking place will mad rush.
And then he becomes Denzel.
He can become Denzel.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I know a chick who was a model. She was a playmate.
I probably fucked her.
And yeah, she told me that. She said you had sex with her. Well, you tried to have sex with her. She said for whatever reason it was a bad night for you.
Yeah, exactly. It was cold. He had taken Dramamine.
I believe that.
Yeah. But she would just decide to like glow.
Just be a model.
Yeah, and people would come in and take a picture. You'd see her. She would come in and do the show with me. She looked like shit. And then somebody, can I get a picture? And you just see her turn beautiful.
It happens once in a while.
That's
you just do
amazing.
it. Like I find myself doing that at times. Like,
What are you talking about?
because all of a sudden there's a different person.
That fucking...
Oh my God, it's the guy from Netflix. It's Jim.
That's Blue Steel.
That's right.
It's a great movie too, Zoolander. It's underrated.
Did you watch 2 though?
2 was
Didn't
really
make it
bad.
feel-
2 was really, really bad.
Which one?
Zoolander 2.
I didn't see the one.
Horrible.
I know you guys got to wrap up, but I wanted to ask you about one thing.
What's that?
Before, we get out of here. I just want to plug that I'm not doing the Patrice benefit for this mural. But Voss
Yeah, I
is
wasn't doing the mural benefit either.
Voss is going to go to it.
I want to know what the problem was with it.
I have
couldn't get
always hated the classiest organization in football, the New York Giants. I've always made fun of Eli Manning, but that fucking literally broke my heart. The way they treated that guy last night.
It was heart-wrenching.
Yes.
You know what,
Watching
though? He's still, apparently, I didn't know how much time he had for the record. It was 2 years. Fuck
nothing.
him. Sit down.
This dude has never been hurt.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
Favre played hurt all the time.
Is he playing terrible, Eli?
No, he's
it's
not
a
protected.
bad team. It's a bad
Yeah.
organization. But look, here's where I put Eli Manning in terms of fucking quarterbacks. He beat the greatest fucking team of my lifetime twice, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Joe Frazier is one of the greatest of all time because he beat Ali once. Joe Frazier is in the short list because he beat Muhammad Ali. This fucking Eli Manning, the fucking weird kid that he is, beat the undefeated team.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He did. He has Brady and the Patriots' number. He's the only guy that has their number. Is he?
Yeah, it's amazing that that's not enough for a lifetime.
Who's the coach of the Giants? It's not Tom.
What's his name? It's
McAdoo.
McAdoo. Yeah.
He's gone by the end of the year. Hopefully.
So why are they letting him sit Eli?
I don't know.
Unless it comes from above. Sorry, buddy. Unless it comes from above him. Unless they're worried about him getting hurt because they want to get rid of him. And they're like, fucking just keep him protected because he still has value. I wonder if they're going to get rid of him as a Giant. And they the last thing we need is this guy getting hurt.
Or they could want to protect him for next season.
This organization.
Maybe.
Because this season, I mean, they're 2-9.
They're done.
He's done. He'll never play for them again. But this organization owes that fucking kid.
Yes.
There are certain fucking people, the way they played, that you own them. When the Yankees, there are certain people they let stay around an extra couple years because
Sure.
they fucking owe them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, they did. They did.
And regardless of the motive, like the method that
terrible.
It was
What was
really
the method
bad.
they did? They told him, we're going to start you next for the record. We're going to give you the first half.
Yeah.
But we're going to take you out of the second.
And he goes, you can't. He goes, I'm not going to taint the record by that. You know what I mean? They need to say, this is our guy until he's not, or play out the end of the
Especially
season.
because they don't have anyone to replace him with.
Well, they say, is it to protect him, though? Is it because, like, we're such garbage this year, we need you for next year?
Rob's telling me
He'll never play that
and this is
again.
a good theory, is that they want to lose out so that they can get a higher draft pick. And Eli's the kind of guy who's going to try to win games.
That makes sense.
So if you put Geno in there, who, by the way, is going to be the first black quarterback to start a Giants game.
Is that right?
Yeah,
all
Rob
you do,
told-
see,
yeah.
now I'm even angry with the Giants. That was a streak they should have kept going. I always liked that about them.
And he was even further from the streak than I thought. Favre's record is 297. He was 5.5 seasons away.
He's 210,
Eli?
right?
But
Yeah,
you know
he's
what?
not even close. Fuck this dumb streak.
But it's his thing. It's him. This is his dignity.
Let him make
take
his
a
call.
seat.
You
That's
owe
a shitty
this
way to do
fucking
it.
guy.
Yeah.
You owe him. And the fact that he was sobbing like that,
It was really bad.
couldn't watch it.
I watched it. I
room.
laughed.
Oh, well,
As a
Jim,
man, I laughed.
you have a lot more edge than the rest of us do.
What did you do, Jim?
I laughed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, cry, boy, cry.
Ron, I told
A
you.
man laughs.
Hold on, the great Santini is Jason.
Hey, sports fans! Hey, you gonna drop tumors, honey? How you doing, sports fans? And then Big A is like, I'm gonna get you, Red.
I forgot that stuff.
Yeah, tumor stuff. Oh God, tumor! I didn't mean to shoot you. I'm sorry. Fucking Michael Rooker was great in that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, was he great? Was that Michael Rooker? That was Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
You want to watch a little of Eli breaking down yesterday?
Was it David Keith or Michael Rooker?
I'd rather just watch Great Santini for a while.
So would I. He's apologizing to you. He's saying he's going to have to practice to beat you. Hey, you gonna cry? Little sports fans?
Yeah, skirt, mommy's little baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking great.
That's right. Well, you eat cotton. Well, the Roberts eat cotton candy. The Meachams do something else. I don't remember. It's been 20 fucking years since I've seen that dumb film. Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
The South was so great.
The sound of those honey jars dropping. Oh, it's like music.
I'm gonna go home and watch that right now.
It's all I want to see. I'm the great Santini. He was so good.
When he was running along the basketball court, just fucking yelling, "You take him out!
That's
or you don't
right.
Come home." It was so fucking.
You take him out, or I take you out.
Yeah,
I think that's what he said.
That might be the greatest actor of all time. Fuck Denzel and his bullshit.
Well, Duvall is good. He's very varied. He can play a country guy. His shitty tango dancing, which no one gives a fuck about. You want me to play an assassin? He's got to be a tango dancer. All right. We want Duvall. We don't have the budget. He wants to tango dance and murder people.
Dude, I know people that have tango dance with him who'll just fucking be at local places.
Absolutely.
In New York and down there, yeah. And he has a barn that he sets up so tango dancers go there, and they're just like regular fucking people. He doesn't hang out with stars.
He wants to tango dance with people. Yeah. All I would do is tango dance and fucking accidentally do Godfather quotes. I would learn to tango just to do it with Tom Hagen.
You just come about. Do you still love the smell of napalm in the morning?
Yeah.
Trying to fucking dance right now.
Yeah. As I'm dancing, I just stop and go, maybe I could help.
Here's my favorite movie of his, The Apostle. I could fucking watch that crazy movie.
I don't think I've ever seen The Apostle.
What?
I don't think so.
You didn't see
The part of The Apostle that I loved, and I thought was so amazingly well done, is when he is breaking down when his wife is with the kid, his ex-wife, and the new younger boyfriend, and he's trying to just take them from the Little League game, and he's going, come on, let's go, and he's just watching this. It's lost, and he knows it's lost, and he picks up a bat and he fucking hits the other guy with it. I think he killed him, right?
It's an aluminum bat, and so you hear that chink,
the clunk
of a guy's fucking head.
Yeah, what did Woody Allen wrote something? Woody Allen's third book, his book, whatever the most recent was, he said something about the clunk off a head that sounded like he got hit in the head, and it sounded like the thunk of a ball when you hit a triple. It's one of the best references to a person getting struck in the head, because what a baseball sounds like when you hit a triple. It's a beautiful sound. Terrible.
Yeah, terrible,
show-stopping reference.
Terrible
because I couldn't think about what he was referencing.
Right.
But the sound in The Apostle, when he's breaking down, he picks up that fucking bat and he cracks that guy in the head. Oh,
and just that ting.
His wife won't come with him.
It's like a ting and a thud at the same time.
They're leaving with the other guy, and he's like, "Come on!" He's just trying to make it. He's trying to make it not so, and he just can't do it. Great.
Well, his wife is Farrah Fawcett.
Was she in that one?
She was Farrah Fawcett. Was the wife? She was older.
I did not remember that.
Yeah. And
Farrah Fawcett Majors to me.
Yeah.
That's right. Be respectful.
You know what? I apologize.
Be respectful.
Absolutely.
I apologize. Because Lee Majors, the stuntman, was a fucking amazing actor.
$6 million man.
Yeah.
I remember I said.
He's also on that short list of guys who have sung their own theme song. And when he had his fucking, the show that was on after $6 Million Man, I think he was like a stuntman who fucking went and arrested criminals or some shit.
And he sang the song to it?
Yeah. And he sang the theme song.
So it's him, it's Will Smith.
Will Smith has pulled it off. There was also
Chip Chipperson.
Yeah, yes, he does sing.
Him
the
and
song.
Jamie Jastin.
Yeah, yes, that's
all
true.
the greats.
That's true.
That's right.
All the real greats have done that.
That's right. All the fucking confident greats. Travis is saying we have to break shortly.
Okay. Do you want to?
What time you end the show?
11.
I
probably
always
quarter
thought
of.
you ended at 10. I don't know why
No,
I
right
thought
before.
that.
Yeah. We ended 11.
We're with the 8 to 11.
The 8 to 11 boys.
You want to watch a little bit of Eli before we take a break?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Eli Manning?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the rough.
I guess Ben said you had
Look at his
a couple
eyes.
conversations
Yeah.
with you over the last 2 days. Yeah, Coach Mack, called me in, told me.
He's a simple guy.
Yeah.
He just has his simple pleasures.
Exactly.
Time and
dumb quivering lip. Man up.
now we're just kind of thought it's best is give Gino the start and I'll back him up. I'll be a good teammate. I don't like it, but it's for football. You handle
Whoever told you that you could work with men?
You said you don't like it, but didn't you say you also had the right to say, look, I want to start?
That's fucking New York sports reporter.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's hey, you started knowing you're going to come out of the game, to keep a streak alive, maybe. That's not what it's about,
You fairy.
It's not a preseason game where you're going to play start to the half. What's the next week? A quarter, a series. That's not. That's not.
I also don't know why he's being interviewed in this moment.
I know it's not the best time, is it?
Like, why are they they all got their recorders?
Yeah,
and
that's news though.
Everybody just jumping in front of him, maybe get in front of one of those desks where you can kind of control a little bit. Maybe have somebody speak for you because he's a football player.
This is
not
part of it. Yeah, talk
not
it
a
up.
wordsmith.
Go in there and fucking. He's not even a Geno Smith.
Now the
come on, tied in nicely. First black quarterback, racist organization. Go in there and fucking. He's not even a Geno Smith.
Now the
come on, tied in nicely. First black quarterback, racist organization.
I was listening to Mike Francesa's rant on this yesterday.
Was he unhappy about it?
Yeah,
good. Then I'm happy about it. Sit down, Eli.
He was great.
I wonder if they'll change them.
During it?
Huh?
Did he stay awake during his rant?
Yeah, well, that's what he does is he'll go on a rant like this and he'll go crazy, but he'll use all his energy. So
that's
for the
it
rest
for
of the
the show?
5-hour show, he's dozing off. Yeah, he's like a little kid. Like he has these giant outbursts and stuff, and he's got to go down for a nap.
We got a couple clips
of Mike Francesa.
Yeah.
Eastside Dave, by the way, at the game Sunday is going to light himself on fire in the parking lot.
Eastside Dave's going to light himself on fire?
Yes, as a way because he's an Eli fan, and he's also been. I know you guys haven't seen him well.
Oh, like one of
He's
those
doing
monks.
He's doing a lot of transcendental meditation, and he feels like if he lights himself on fire,
wow,
perhaps the Giants will turn around on this.
I think it could happen.
I believe so. I told him it's a great idea.
Yeah, it's worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis, you got clips?
This is a desperate move by a desperate guy who is clinging. And the fact that John Mara has not separated himself from this fool is hard to believe.
Audio
and I
sucks.
tell you that we'll be okay if we try to bring Eli back next year? First of all, if I'm active, I won't be talking about next year. Secondly, that's the message. That's the message you're going to allow this coach who is clearly in a desperate mode right now. He's got a game plan. We haven't seen a game plan all year from this guy. Since he's been the head coach, the Giants have never scored 30 points ever.
Ever!
Yeah.
I don't want to hear all
Tell us how you really feel, right, guys?
You can hear the syrup on his tonsils.
Yeah, oh yeah, he gets pissed. Kind of sounds like somebody's got a tape recorder on the radio, though. I don't know if I need to hear all those clips, but yeah, he was pissed.
You're a little rough on him.
He was furious.
You were a little rough on him.
Oh.
Well, no, I don't think...
I mean, he's doing the best he can over
Exactly.
there.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in those funny jeans.
Yeah, that
sure is.
He calls them dungarees. He goes, what is Jim's problem with my dungarees?
It's where he hides the good audio in his dungarees.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. This one, huh?
How about one more?
All right, whatever.
We haven't seen anything except I gotta
Sounds
go
like
look
shit.
at the tape from this guy all year. And now you're gonna tell me that your plan is to go to Geno Smith? That's the game plan that's gonna beat the Raiders this week? You gotta be kidding me.
I love
you
when he gets
can't run
mad.
this clown out of
I
town
can't hear him
fast
for the
enough.
cheesecloth
The
fucking
worst that ever
production.
happened is
I
Eli
know,
Manning
it
had to be
sounds like
associated
shit.
with
That's
you as
why
head
I'm like,
coach.
forget it.
With the career he's
All
had
right,
here.
turn it off.
It's a bit
Forget it.
Maybe on
tinny.
your way out, you can take a
Because
look
it's
at
not
Eli's rings.
radio
That's the
audio.
closest you're ever gonna get
It's
to
a
one,
tape
too.
recorder next to a radio.
Reactions
Who
like
did that?
this, you're gonna try
I don't
to tell
care.
us that
Travis.
Geno
Wait.
Smith is the
I don't care who did it.
No. Hold on.
We gotta
Travis,
take a
where's
break.
that from?
Travis does this to annoy Jim.
No, he doesn't. I actually answered you really. No, he doesn't. Shut up, Jim.
Actually, Ron.
What, am I autistic?
No, Ron, that's not true.
Now, where's that audio from?
Anthony.
Why would it doesn't?
Is
matter.
it really?
It doesn't matter.
I'm not even joking.
Anthony fucking taped that in his car on the way in.
Of course he did.
Wait, but hold on. Anthony didn't tape it. He just gave us the link to it.
Yeah.
Is there other versions of it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We got to take a break anyway.
So he just
we got to take a break.
he just gave us that.
Of course he did.
I wasn't even joking.
No, I know. But I knew what it was. That's why I was like, oh, forget it. I didn't know it was coming before he did the thing, but yeah. That's why I was like.
Can you ask him how he got that audio? Did he?
Tonight,
Huh?
This is going to bother
Where
you
is
all
he?
night.
Well, it bothered me, and I don't want to I don't want to pick on him. But
We're not
like,
picking on him. It's a
I
fair
know.
You're
thing.
going to be sitting around you, walking around your house drinking Maalox tonight. This fucking job's killing me.
Yeah, like what do?
Yeah, oh, it's hard to sell real estate. All right, I'm going to be
tough racket.
Tough racket. Be in Philly Thursday. I'll be in Bethlehem, PA. Not the Bethlehem the Christ is born in. You need to throw a little good-natured joke. Saturday, I'll be in Montclair doing gig. Oh, next Friday, Talia Hall in Chicago. So I'm really looking forward to that gig. And Iowa's being rescheduled for May. I will be announcing that in Milwaukee, probably back-to-back. But it's absolutely being rescheduled, and my apologies. Ronnie B, get the fucking... the Thanksgiving special. Where can they find that? That was so good.
I think it's on demand on Sirius.
Yeah, maybe on demand. I don't know. Yeah, it happened and it's gone. You know what I mean? You got to be there. Be there next year.
But if you missed that, you do have the opportunity to be there at noon today on the Raw Dog channel, and you'll get to hear the Benningtons do what it is that the Benningtons do.
I'll tell you this: we're going to be taking down some of those fat cats in Washington. That's for sure.
Absolutely,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Go after those muckety mucks.
Hey, let's get them on unemployment, right? I mean,
absolutely.
Let's see how they do.
Exactly.
You know?
From fucking some street to Main Street.
Right.
Yeah.
Never get sick.
Right.
Joe the plumber. Well, how's he doing? I hope well.
He's a regular guy, is what he is, but he's got common sense. And that's more than they have down there in the swamp.
That's right. If you like hot takes, this is the show for you.
That's going to be one of my hot takes.
It's a good hot take.
Also,
on Raw Dog.
A salute to some of the greatest news stories of Matt Lauer.
Yeah, are we still going to be able to enjoy like the Tom Cruise? Matt, you're
Even
being
more
glib.
now. Even
You're
more.
being glib.
Do what I do and notice when he's got a fucking a pup tent going in his pants. You'll see a lot of times he looks really excited.
Absolutely.
And that's probably what it was.
All right, guys. Listen, we'll be back in 2 and 2. I'm trying to find a thing. How about this?
That's Chuck Woolery's thing.
Yeah, it's my thing. We're going to zip out and see you soon. Back in a jiff.
$100 or more. Just go to redlandcotton.com. That's
hundreds of great holiday card designs for your business.
Years ago, Mark Zito's dad and Matt Lauer started together in Rhode Island. They used to do like a restaurant show where you go out and eat and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did Matt touch him?
I don't. I'm not aware of any of that.
Okay.
The show was called, oddly enough, "Eating Ass with Matt Lauer," which surprised me.
That's
Sure.
weird.
But Rhode Island, you know.
Yeah.
In hindsight, though, you kind of get it, right?
That's a true story. So Matt knows Mark Zito very well.
Huh.
Zito never once got him in the building.
No.
But
I interviewed Matt Lauer once.
Did you break this story?
No, he didn't.
Great fucking interview.
Exactly, Mr. Softball Sam.
Well, I didn't realize at the time.
Do you like me on the Today Show?
That was where I started. Is it fun?
Getting up early, huh?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
How much fun are your coworkers? Yeah, well, that's a pretty cool the little food show. But did they indicate that there were problems, though? Like every time he ordered a taco, he'd put his fist in it?
Yeah, there's always now, in hindsight, sure, Jimmy, we could all go back and play Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, Angela. How about the guy? I love the guy who was convicted of war crimes and drank poison in court.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't hear about him.
He was was he Slobodan something his name is? It's not Milosevic.
Did he die?
No, he told them he drank poison. He was convicted in The Hague, I believe it was, and he drinks poison. He had a 20-year conviction. He was trying to have it overturned, and the judge upheld it. And so he just drank a little vial of something. He goes, "I just drank poison." Like he told them, like an emo teenager, like "Rescue me."
That's some Catch Me If You Can shit.
Yeah.
So he goes, "I just drank poison." And what do they like? Grab him and just pump his stomach or something?
Don't know. I mean, they obviously turned the court TV thing off and whatever. But the fact that he had to tell people,
I just drank poison.
The authorities are saying that he had my wife's meatloaf. You know, folks, these black people sang when I was younger, and it was beautiful. The Temptations.
I love that because that person's not a racist. They're like, "Well, I'm not racist. I love when black people sing."
Yeah, I say to the black people all the time. I go, "Why did you stop? You were unbelievable." I used to sit and cry at Reverend Al.
Do you know what I've been listening to a lot of on Facebook. There's been these really weird Rodney Dangerfield feeds, and I've been going on YouTube watching like Rodney clips from The Tonight Show in 1976.
Yeah.
I just thought of that because you said my wife's meatloaf.
When I was a kid and I found out Rodney was going to be on that night, I was so fucking
I would tape
excited.
it. I have cassette tapes from like 1980, 81, where I would just sit in front of the TV and
Audio.
tape blue audio cassette tapes. Robert Klein.
They probably sound better than that Francesa audio.
Well, yeah, but the same mentality, maturity and intelligence level got them. 13-year-old fucking sexually confused nose picker.
Are you liking being
Yes.
doing stand up again? Because you've been doing some.
Sam, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's
Yeah.
the easiest thing in the world. If you can do radio, you can fucking kill any audience. It's that simple.
You think so?
I'm only doing this
I
to
don't
get
think
back
so.
at the fucking podcasters. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is my version of, all right, podcasters.
Yeah.
You fucking playing games? Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, standing up on stage with a microphone.
It's simple.
Yeah. You did like a full set recently.
Did an hour.
Did you?
Did an hour.
You're very
That's
funny.
amazing.
Ronnie's very good in front of an audience,
Can
obviously.
I just tell you something? Standing ovation from the time I walked out until I left. They
That's
never
amazing.
sat in their seat.
What?
They never sat.
The fact that he had to tell people.
I just drank poison.
The authorities are saying that he had my wife's meatloaf. You know, folks, these black people sang when I was younger, and it was beautiful. The Temptations.
I love that because that person's not a racist. They're like, well, I'm not racist. I love when black people
Yeah,
sing.
I say to the black people all the time, I go, why did you crowd
stop?
work? I always go like this, miss.
Unbelievable.
I used to sit and cry at Reverend Al.
Do you know what I've been listening to a lot of on Facebook? There's been these really weird Rodney Dangerfield feeds, and I've been going on YouTube, watching like Rodney clips from The Tonight Show in 1976.
Yeah.
I just thought of that because you said my wife's meatloaf.
When I was a kid and I found out Rodney was going to be on that night, I was so fucking
I would tape
excited.
it. I have cassette tapes from like 1980, 81, where I would just sit in front of the TV and tape blue audio cassette tapes. Robert Klein.
They probably sound better than that Francesa audio.
Well, yeah, but the same mentality, maturity and intelligence level got them. 13-year-old fucking sexually confused nose picker.
Are you liking being
Yes.
doing stand up again? Because you've been doing some.
Sam, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's
Yeah.
the easiest thing in the world. If you can do radio, you can fucking kill any audience. It's that simple.
You think so?
I'm only doing this
I
to
don't
get
think
back
so.
at the fucking podcasters. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is my version of, all right, podcasters.
Yeah.
You fucking playing games? Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, standing up on stage with a microphone.
It's simple.
Yeah. You did like a full set recently.
Did an hour.
Did you?
Did an hour.
You're very
That's
funny.
amazing.
Ronnie's very good in front of an audience,
Can
obviously.
I just tell you something? Standing ovation from the time I walked out until I left. They
That's
never
amazing.
sat in their seat.
What?
They never sat in their seats.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
know.
gotten that done?
No.
Wow.
Never.
You know why,
never.
Jimmy, I like to work with energy. You know
That's
what I
great.
mean? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll work blue. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll work Blue.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You got to figure out what the room wants and do that.
When I do crowd work, I always go like this, Miss, you got a cunt in those pants?
That must kill.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at that point, I got to give them a couple minutes, let them settle down before I come back.
Yeah, because she's like, do I answer? Do I just keep laughing? What do I do?
Now, I want to hear about this Rodney thing, though, that you brought up. This is a special place you're going to? Whatever.
Nowhere. I've just been watching him on the Tonight Show.
So
I've just
you
been
just put in Rodney Tonight Show.
just watching him like they've been
On
Facebook clips going around. See, oh, here's Rodney in 1976.
Oh, and then like you click one, and then under it, there's other.
Oh, yeah, I'll just watch it once in a while, and I'm just like, if you forget what, again, we talked about Joan being a machine. Rodney was a couple jokes a minute, boom.
Yeah.
Fucking just hammering.
You know what I loved when I was a kid is that Carson loved him.
Yes.
And I'd be like, I would be watching Carson going, he's fucking killing Carson. This guy is the best. But one time he's on the show and the English actor, James Mason, is sitting next to him, right? Now it's you see Jim Lolita and all these great movies. And Rodney's destroying, just doing one-liner, and the crowd just coming down. And then he just looks over his shoulder at James Mason and goes, hey, how you doing? And I just saw Carson explode, right? Just fucking thinking it was the funniest thing. And I was like, why doesn't just Johnny have him on every night? You know,
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, who wants to talk to these other fucking people?
Bring Rodney back.
Rickles on that show. I loved it. Carlin doing that show.
Well, Rodney did a joke, and I saw this and I forgot about this until we were talking. He was just doing a bunch of stuff on Panel too. He had done stand up and Panel, and he goes, "Yeah, my lawyer, yeah. He's a good lawyer though. He had a rape charge reduced to tailgating, and it fucking destroyed." But the fact that he did a rape joke on the Tonight Show, and Johnny and him laughed, and then it was kind of, even then it was like a whoa, and then he's like, "Where do you want to go from here?" And they both laughed like he couldn't believe he had just done that joke on the Tonight Show. But yeah, he did a rape joke on the Tonight Show.
But look
That's
at them
amazing.
like two guys that do the crap. Just look it over like, now we're fucked, right?
Yeah, like they both just were like, all right, there's nowhere to go with this one. But he was just a fucking perfect character.
Did you ever meet him before?
One time on Opie and Anthony, I got a picture with him. I'm very, very happy I got to meet Rodney once. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah.
Martling has these stories about hanging out with him. And, because Martling was writing jokes for him and shit. And would go... He was with him in South Florida when he had the family and shit. And out in Vegas, and it still seems bigger than life to me. Still seems like, I don't know, we know all the funniest people in the world now. Doesn't seem the same to me as these guys.
I mean, yeah, because when you're a kid, it's like...
You just can't get it around your head again.
No,
right?
they're gods.
Who was more recognizable than Rodney back then, too? I mean, he was just the silver hair, the red tie, the same outfit every night. It was just everywhere he went, it was the same. He was perfect.
What about Rickles? You ever meet Rickles?
Oh, yeah, I did. I met Rickles a few times. One time I actually did the Tonight Show. I did a field piece, and Rickles was like the first guest. So I went back, we talked in the dressing room, I got a picture with him. And then after I did the field piece, he was like, "God, it was really funny, man. It was really good." I saw him a year later, and he's like, "Where do I know you from?" And that's the moment I'm talking about. That was in Montreal.
Wow.
And he goes, "Where do I know you from?" And I'm like, "We did the Tonight Show together." And he goes, "That's right, you do me better than I do me." Like he recognized that I had a voice like him. It was he was really
You look like his grandson.
Yeah.
He was taking him out to the track or something.
That was I was with Gabriel Iglesias and a couple other comedians. We always went to kind of pay a tribute and did say hello to him. That's the Tonight Show right there. Yeah, that's the green room of the Tonight Show. Oh yeah, that's me and him at the end of the Tonight Show, where I just did that because Jay would do promo, so you would have to stand there and he'd go, "And who we got coming up at the Tonight Show?" He would tell the news crew so they could promo it in L.A. And I was standing next to Rickles, and I knew that my manager would tape it off the monitor, so I just stood there like Rickles.
Fucking hilarious.
With that, I did the same motion he did.
And like he enjoyed it. He was having fun fucking around with you.
Yeah, I don't even know if he knew I was doing it. He just didn't care. He was great. He was very funny that night. "What are you, dumb?" He said to fucking Leno, which I thought was so funny.
There's some kind of a YouTube thing that's like Breakfast with Don or something.
Yes.
And it's just like famous people. They're with Rickles, but they're kind of interviewing him. Like on his own show, they would ask him show business fucking questions.
He did one. I think the last one he ever did was with Scorsese and De Niro together.
Jesus.
Yeah, they loved him.
They loved him very much. We have 1 minute left, by the way. I'm being informed by Travis.
Well, let's plug some shit.
Wow, of course you'd have to say it that way, wouldn't you?
Let me plug this. Thank you guys for doing that Thanksgiving show with me.
Oh my God, thank you for having us.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
It was so goddamn funny.
A very funny show, very well structured. Really, it was. It's a great event to do when you do an event because it's gonna. You know, it's gonna be funny. The crowd's gonna be phenomenal. It was just great. It was great to do it.
And I'll plug. Give yourself an hour. Take a shower. Make a sandwich. Come back to the radio, flip over to Raw Dog, and turn on Bennington today.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Or just jerk off and edge yourself for 45 minutes and turn on and have some laughs. And Anthony Cumia's show today. Check out Anthony Cumia from 4 to 6 and his amazing Twitter feed. I don't love anyone more than I love Anthony.
I can see what you're doing there.
Well, I love Anthony. I can't be proud of my friend's Twitter feed. All right. See you guys tomorrow.